Okay. I almost missed this, but we're going to pretend like I didn't. Hi guys. Welcome to D&D again. Hopeful. Let's just get into this.
Each character is just
I'm a
quote unquote a
scumbag.
moron so far. Just kidding. But
He is kind of meant to be. He's meant to
now,
kind of be a jokester, but also
luckily
kind of
we're gonna
be.
have. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Sure.
But which is cool. He might change a little bit. But luckily we're gonna
Oh.
actually have a second druid now. But obviously
Yeah.
Robo's probably not. Maybe he's gonna introduce him with this little family reunion. Who knows? But we should catch Robo up in case he doesn't know what happened. The cliffhanger, just so he's prepared.
Oh, we're gonna go
Yes,
over it
okay,
when we
okay.
start the stream in a second.
All right, cool.
Oh, if
Yeah,
you're
as soon
keeping
as
track of hit points, I got my updated one is 28.
Yes, that's actually a very good point. You guys leveled up.
Wow, 28.
Yeah,
huh?
we're level 3 now, right? Yeah, mine says
Jesus, how you
24.
guys have so much? I have 18.
Nice.
Because you have 0 con modifier.
You're right. I don't. Is that bad?
At least you don't have
Constitution
minus
gives you
Yes,
more
two
hit points.
strength.
And Leo's not dead anymore, so we'll get rid of that
So
X.
28 for Reyna and Leonides. You said yours was 20 something.
24.
Ooh, now when I throw a shadow at you, it won't one shot you.
Maybe I should have put more into.
You said Melphis, you have 18, correct?
Yeah, 18 right now.
Yeah, that that tracks. 13 plus just the 5 from your dice. And so proceeded has arrived. What's Amaya's level 3 hit points?
30.
30. You must have rolled, did you?
Huh?
Did you roll for your hit points, or do you just have high
no.
constitution?
I have 18 in Constitution.
That would do it. I was like,
Yeah.
5 is the average for a cleric die, so
That's
he
one
must have.
thing.
Yeah.
Is there a way to increase our base stats like strength, dexterity, constitution, blah blah blah?
At certain level ups, yes.
Like level 4.
I might need to actually level up my strength because it's way too low.
Here's what I would say. Worry about whatever your stat you're good in is first.
And Paul, what about
Characters
gear?
are meant to have weaknesses.
Yeah.
And like most RPGs, gears give you plus dexterity, plus this. Or D&D doesn't.
Melphis, Robo, what is your hit point total?
Remember to up what's it called, to level 3 now. Your character is level 3, so you're going to edit your character.
Update my level, so
Yep.
I need to do that real quick.
But it's going to be so awesome having the second druid. That means we have more healing, more tanking potential. Well, I don't know if he's going to go. Oh, also remember, Robo, you have to select your subclass. Oh, you did. You're a land druid, if I remember right.
Yes.
Ah, perfect. What does that focus on? Spells?
Spells more so, yeah.
Ah, interesting.
Well, I say spells, but basically, it's the focus. You can do whatever you want whenever you want, but if you're not a moon druid, then your like shifting options are a lot more limited.
Okay.
So a land druid tends to focus more on spells than shifting, but you could do whatever you want, honestly.
Cool.
So I think I understand my soul knife, my psychic blades. I've got a D6 damage, and then one. I can do a second attack.
Yeah, so basically it's similar to like an offhand normal attack. You can do a main attack that's a D6, and then you can use, I believe it's a bonus action attack similar to an offhand to throw a second one, but that because it's offhanded, it does a D4 instead.
Perfect.
If I remember right. It's been a while since I looked at it.
And I've got 4 extra dice for my psionic energy.
Wow.
Yes.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Will we get a chance to buy some supplies this adventure?
Maybe.
All right.
Well, if you're alive.
Well, yeah, if I'm alive.
That.
But yeah, I seriously need to get some crossbow bolts. If now that I know, I'm not living too long, seeing how many times I've near died and died going.
I know, it's so funny.
That was a niche situation, though.
It was a weird situation, yeah, but still, I'm starting to realize I've almost died a bajillion times from being too close. So I'm gonna start buying crossbow bolts for that crossbow I nicked off the one bandit.
And do remember, I don't know if Paul remembers this, I'm pretty sure, we have met Robo's Druid. He was in episode 2. So,
Yes.
so remember that, guys. We do know the character. It's not like, oh,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
who are
yeah.
you?
He
No,
just
I have ideas.
unexplained just appears and doesn't appear.
And that's what it's a land druid, literally a land druid that absorbs himself into the land and hides.
We'll just see him emerge out of a bush every once in a while, like, oh yeah,
Yep.
I remember you.
Or he's just so small we just don't see him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's been
Maybe
through
we
all
can-
of our adventures. We just never notice him.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. And he's getting pissed at, hey guys, I'm here. Who just spoke? Oh,
I was here the whole time.
that
Oh.
would be. I don't think that's gonna happen. That'd be
Yeah.
hilarious.
My only question is, Robo, I mean, it's serious. You do have time. I don't mean to be rude, but you do have like the time because what these goes like 3 a.m. not PST, but EST.
It's been discussed.
Yeah.
Oh, it has been.
It has been discussed. Okay, I won't say anything then.
I'm glad Robo's here because I'm really looking forward to another druid.
Yeah.
My
Mhm.
character and Robo are gonna be like brothers and sisters.
They're gonna be like that.
Oh, of course,
hell
because
with
the
it,
fellow
do that.
druid. I only
leave it
trust
like that.
druids. By the way, in D&D
It's
lore,
hilarious to me that you trust druids that much.
wait,
Yeah.
that's what I was going to ask. Are druids are traditionally good characters, right? There's never been
Druids
evil.
are druids. If you were, I mean, every character is every character, but if you were to try and lump for lore purposes, druids, most of them are neutral.
Mhm.
Oh, so they're not like the goody two shoes that a lot of RPGs kind of portray them as.
No, and if you ever play or when you get around to DMing, run people through Curse of Strahd, you'll find some absolutely insanely evil druids.
Whoa, I would never expected
yeah.
that. Well, it kind of makes sense because just because
Oh, the wrong section.
well, think it's kind of like Force users, right? In Star
Oh.
Wars,
Documents.
they both utilize the Force, but both the Sith are evil traditionally, and the Jedi are good. But they both have access to the same power. They just choose to use it differently. And I could see that some druids like, "Fuck you, man! I'm evil. I'm
Oh yeah.
gonna kill you all."
And there's a lot of politics to it.
Yeah, I bet. But traditionally, rogues in most RPGs are shady characters. Usually thieves.
Robin Hood.
He was
And
a rogue.
don't get me wrong, Robin Hood be shady as fuck, but
Yeah,
Really?
Robin Hood was
Really?
shady though, right? He
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah, but
Well-
like a good kind of shady.
Hey, he
But-
even had an
Good shade.
entire song in Shrek.
yeah, but good good in whose opinion? Certainly not good to the people he
Exactly.
stole from.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
that's true. Yeah.
Remember, he still broke the law.
But they were the bad guys.
Oh, according to his perspective. That's the thing about
Yeah.
perspectives, right? It's like,
According to
well,
the
from
Disney
my
cartoon.
perspective- yeah, from my perspective, if you live in a village of cannibals, from their perspective, eating human flesh is an okay thing. But for local people, oh, that's taboo. So
Wait,
depends
now,
on
for the-
perspective.
now I have to ask, what happens when the people? So Robin Hood steals from the rich, gives to the poor. What
Well,
happens when the
that's-
poor becomes rich from what he's stolen, and the rich
They
become
Well,
steal
the
from
idea
them.
is he gives it out. Is supposed to distribute it evenly so that none of them actually get that rich. They just
Oh.
aren't poor anymore.
He's a rogue, but worse, a communist. No.
No, that would be
I knew that
socialism.
was coming.
Socialist more than
Oh.
communist.
Socialism, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's redistributing well.
No, communist is different. The communist. Well, we shouldn't really be talking about politics on streams, but
Oh well.
I mean, it's
We're
more of
talking
a
about Robin Hood.
intellectual side.
yeah, but then
I don't
I
have
have
that
Robin
problem.
Hood
I
go
haven't
to
started-
communism.
I haven't
This is-
started my stream yet. I'm still trying to get this map sorted.
We
It's
believe
just
in
a
you.
light debate if
doing what
Robin
I
Hood's a
want to.
communist, not political at all.
no.
Yeah, see?
People are sensitive, and I rather just keep it out.
Mhm. Oh, so I don't even have to worry about the 2-weapon fighting feat that I was gonna do.
No,
The what?
not particularly.
Because it's not using those rules. Oh, cool. So I still get my ability modifier. Yeah.
Let's just
Someone
check something
uploaded
right.
this picture of Tyr eating the poor.
What?
Oh my lord.
So +4.
We're glad you're here tonight, Mina, because you've been missing other stuff.
Sin vergüenza. Yep, I got 2 more weeks of this.
Wow,
Monday
really?
through Friday.
How do you feel about that? Because usually you work remote, so you're kind of lucky.
Oh yeah, it'll be nice to get this project done though. They'll be really happy with the end result. It's already looking really good.
It's cool.
They're replacing switches in all the cables, so it looks way better. It was like a
Mm.
spaghetti monster mess.
About a minute or so, I just found it. I just did a quick Google search and found out that that the map program that I use, Albert, or the one that I primarily use anyway, uh, while it has a lot of cool things about it, one thing it does not do is let me rotate an image that I'm using as a map once I've imported it. So I need to go into my. I have a very like tall map that I want to rotate so that it becomes a wide map instead because it's easier to fit on stream.
Oh,
Nice.
Which I just realized while I'm waiting for that, I should probably resize that. And what I'll do is put, yeah, I have Albert underneath everything, pretty much everything else. Actually, I, in theory, don't even necessarily need that background because I can just fit that to screen. All right, one quick minute here.
Wait, now that I posted that meme, now I have to ask, how many times canonically can a character die and be brought back before it literally doesn't work?
And until player and or DM decide that the character is no longer willing to come back.
Ah,
so no diminishing returns.
I mean, the DM can arbitrarily add whatever rules he wants. On the most famous one in the world, they have to do a resurrection ritual where they have to roll to see if it works or not.
Oh.
Rotate. That's what I want to do. Image.
Robo's character has 21 HP now. Wow, that's pretty good. More than my druid? No. But doesn't
Yeah, I
druid,
was
when they
about to say.
shapeshift into things, get more HP?
You basically get a second pool of hit points of whatever you turned into.
Oh yeah, that's always nice.
Yep.
How much did Zen have?
if he doesn't say 50,
Oh, how
I'm gonna
much?
kill him.
No, 50. What? Do you think I'm crazy? No, I got what?
Oh my God.
34.
Yeah, so much. But you're a fighter, though, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Wait, I thought I had 35. I thought I rolled for 35. Am I crazy? I did. Why are you ripping me off of my 1 HP?
If we actually get
I
far
need
enough,
that.
Zen will probably get the 50. You know it.
There we go.
Eventually, that's the goal. Or higher than that. I want to get to
Yeah.
eventually. Yeah, eventually 50.
Hmm.
Depending on what your con modifier is and if you roll for your hit points, you could end up getting 50 at your next level.
That's what I was thinking. My con is 18, which I'm not sure is good enough.
Well,
But,
the maximum is 20.
yeah. So I mean,
And if you're really worried about hit points, take the tough feat at level 4.
true. There's so I have to. God, I have a whole list of feats I want to take. I'm just adding to them, and I need to make a decision because
Yeah, this
next
is
level
why
I
I
do
tell
want a
people.
feat.
This is why I also tell people to be careful about how you balance story versus mechanics. Because once you start analyzing mechanics too much, you'll never make a fucking decision.
Yeah. That's kind of what I've rolled a snowball into. I'm looking at like all these feats. I'm like, I want this one and this one. Oh, but I also want this one, and I can never pick.
Yeah, they're so cute, aren't they, Robo? Our characters.
Mm-hmm.
All
I mean,
right.
yeah, we actually have
Mm-hmm.
everyone's character's been updated. It's so cool.
Let me
Right?
re-upload the. Let me re-upload the new version of the map where it's tilted.
Of
They all
all
look
the
so cute.
characters, Underpage looks like kind of like a ladies' man player, right? Look at him, like that
Oh yeah.
sly look.
Yeah, we haven't met any other females that I wouldn't be killed for flirting
Oh,
with yet.
jeez, yeah, you're definitely a ladies' man.
No, seriously, I put that in my bio somewhere, and I haven't actually got to use that yet, and I'm disappointed.
Perfect.
Hey, by the way, in D&D, half elves, do they live as long as their true elvian
No,
brothers and sisters?
they live
No.
like 180 to 200, and
Oh,
elves live like hundreds
I
and
don't even
hundreds.
know if it's 200. I think it's like 120 to
Is it?
150.
Oh, but they
Is it
still,
really that low?
yeah, but they live a lot longer.
It could
than
be
Wow.
up to
us.
200. I haven't read it in a while.
And neither have
But yeah,
I.
they
I'm
get
curious.
they get more longevity than the human half of them would, but not as much as the elf.
Ah, cool.
All right. So that's a little tweak that I
I
need to
wonder-
make here.
I wonder why elves live that long. Just the way it is, huh? It's all that magic. But not
But-
all elves are into magic, though, so.
If I were to flirt like with a lady or a maiden or whatever you call them, would that be charisma?
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
Good.
know,
yeah,
I have
it
a
is
plus
around.
2 in
Could be
charisma.
charisma.
It's around 180 years. I
Yeah.
fact check
I was
myself.
gonna say something about like that.
Yeah.
What? No, I don't want to delete that. I want to delete
I
the
also have a
background
plus 4 in
because
persuasion, so that's nice too. I can, yeah, I'm set up to flirt with someone.
I hope you get a slap in the face.
Me too.
Now, if you wanted that to happen, you just DM Paul to him. Hey, just make it so that the max cap is like some unreachable number to flirt with someone. If you really want to go that far to get Leonid slapped, just
Oh, you honestly should have role played a little bit with the group because you technically have three female characters in here. You could have flirted with them. Don't be
Me-
afraid because you might sound awkward, but from RPG, if your character's a ladies' man, you could have flirted with Prestige, myself, or Mina. I guarantee you would have got a
oh, we'll
Bears-
get to flirting in a few minutes.
okay,
Oh,
cool.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no!
God.
Oh no!
You
Oh,
definitely
no.
would get a bear's claw response
Nah.
from my druid.
Leonid's a little too probably professional to like flirt with teammates.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
But
that's fair. Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe I don't know. There is 2 ladies that just barged in.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how you get yourself killed.
We'll
Yeah,
get
I
to
know.
Both
that.
actively kill you.
We'll get to that.
But yeah, no.
So super like 4-second quick intro on my stream that I finally started. Hi, I'm running late again because I'm very bad at my job. Let's get started. So last week, we noticed that well, obviously during the session we didn't mention it in game. Well, obviously during the session we didn't, or I should say in roleplay. But now that they're here for a resolution, currently Robo is missing. No one knows what the hell happened to them. They just sort of weren't there all of a sudden. But you know, druids be druids. They could just be out wandering somewhere. We'll see. In other news, however, what had happened was, pull up my notes over here. So, your old pal Jurgen led you to get some important information he felt that you should have, and to guide you to the next job Evelyn wanted you to complete for her. Which, as it turned out, once you got home, I don't know that you. At this point, it's unclear if Jurgen or Evelyn even realized this or not. Certainly, Evelyn didn't seem to. Jurgen's Jurgen and said as much as he felt like. But at least Evelyn didn't actually realize that where Jurgen was taking you was also where she wanted you to go. And despite the fact that I was somewhat pulling it from my butt last week, that was one of the things I actually intended. Is that they happened to turn out to coincidentally be the same place, because nothing's a coincidence in Dungeons and Dragons. After that, Evelyn paid you each 100 gold and asked you to meet another contact of hers, who is one of the people that sends her jobs to give people like you guys. When you arrived at the meeting, you were greeted by a masked figure who introduced themselves only as the noble. And I'm going to put in the chat for you guys a quick image of what that person looks like, because I have art for them this week. I don't know why I'm going into my phone to get it when it's saved on my session notes as well, so I can just go over here.
Oh, in the link.
Oh, yes, I copied it for myself and then forgot to post it.
Thank you.
That link is very important to you, even though we're not actually using a map for like probably the entire first half of the session. But we'll see. Nevertheless, there is the link. It is in the Adventures tab. So, this, view original, please. And let's go back to this one. And go to this section. So just based on how difficult it was, I sort of described it a little bit different, slightly differently than what you're going to see last week, hoping that basically putting too much faith in the fact that anyone other than me remembered an old TV show from the 90s and had drawn like art of it. And there was one or two actually, but I wasn't happy with it. Like they did good art, but the way they like drew the art didn't fit what I was looking for them. So I grabbed different art, but it's pretty similar. And he looks like this. That's the noble. And as a reminder, there was also Raina's sister, who most of us by now would have seen before, and this woman, who ended the session by addressing Melphis as dear daughter, who she is finally located. And that's where we're picking up from tonight. So, as three of you stare at elements of your past, two of you very, very aware of the connection. One of you not so much. I mean, obviously you're generally aware of it because she just said it, but not specifically aware of the details. You two, however, Leonides and Reyna know exactly what you're looking at and who. Leonides, how is Leonides feeling right now? I sort of took a guess at the end of the session on your behalf, just based on your backstory to sort of speed things along. But yeah, you actually get to describe your mental state right now.
I mean, it's mostly a mixture of surprise, slight kind of relief, but mostly like, oh no, what does he want now?
That's about what I expected. I'm quite pleased that I nailed that last week. Raina, what are you thinking right now as you stare in the face of your sister that you've been on the run from for over a decade?
I mean, I guess it's kind of resigned at this point. Like I knew this was coming. She's been getting closer. Now we're gonna actually have to deal with it. Oh man, it's gonna be a chore.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I don't want to be alone with her.
Well, you got us.
That's good. But will that be enough?
That's assuming Leonid doesn't run away.
You're assuming.
Can I sneak away?
Wow, half our party is willing to just run away at a whim.
She'll just have to
Love
find me
that.
again.
Excuse me, ma'am. Did you say you finally found your daughter?
Well, yes. Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm assuming you're talking to me because I'm the only drow here, but I don't think that's possible. My mother died many years ago when I was an infant. She can't be alive. No disrespect, of course.
Untaken, but you're still wrong.
Okay. You could understand I'm a little bit shocked, intrigued, because my goal has been to meet some fellow drow to learn about that side of my heritage, but the first one I meet claims to be my long dead mother. You could understand I'm a little hesitant to believe you, ma'am.
I'm very unsurprised by that, especially given who raised you.
Oh, you know who raised me?
Yes, the one who killed me.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait.
oh,
Okay,
wait,
I have no right to
wait.
speak here, but
Oh, at least I'm assuming that's the case. That's what I asked of him as my final wish.
he did. Oh, so you are talking about my father, uh, Lomi. He did tell me the story of how he came across me as an infant, and yes, the arrow did go through your chest, and you died. So,
Yes, yes, I very much did. That
uh,
was is a very fascinating is a very fascinating experience to come back from the dead after 5 years.
yeah, I could have 5 years.
Yeah,
What?
Can we
yeah, wait.
can we really be
wow,
sure it's
Wait.
her though?
yeah, that could.
This could be a
It's
scam.
hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of difficult to know.
At this point, the armor in in the picture I sent you over looks kind of more metallic, possibly, but it is leather armor that's fairly easy to don and doff.
Ah,
Also, I'm assuming you're just going to keep talking, so she'd have time to do it. Basically, she like peels her chest armor off, uh, and just basically in spring break, schoolgirl flashes you, and there is a giant scar of what would be arrow of what matches the size of an arrow pierce in the middle of her chest.
Oh my
Oh.
Oh, that's dedication to the part.
Well,
She also turns around and shows the backside where it entered.
wow. Okay, so
Oh wow,
guess he's not
impressive.
yeah, it
lying.
does follow what my father said. And let me show you something, ma'am. Let me show you this arrow. And then what I do is my character. Remember that I told you that the father had
Yes.
that lucky charm. He thought it was a lucky charm and a gift from his dead wife. That her, so I have been carrying it all along, and I cover it so no one. Obviously, it's very special to her. So I take it out and then I show the female drow, the back of it, and it shows the damage that it did take to say, which my father, felt it saved my life. Do you recognize this man? Of course you
Yes,
do.
it was pulled. It was pulled from my neck when I died, just before I died.
And can I ask, how did you get it years ago?
Let me ask you a question before I answer that one. Did your father raise you well?
Of course, I'm very proud to be a member of his clan, and he's always treated me equal. He called my name is Melphis, which means furless one, furless one. But it was more out of kind of, obviously I'm a drow with a bunch of lying ones, but yes, he
You were.
treated me with respect, and never once did I ever doubt him to be my father.
I'm glad to hear it, and because I have heard it, I am going to choose not to answer your question.
Fair enough.
I
Fair
do not
enough.
want your father and your adopted father and birth mother have a long history, as you know some of, and I do not wish to sully his name toward you if he took as good a care of you as he said he would.
Oh, wow.
But
So many questions.
there are things that I could tell you about that necklace that would not paint him in the best light, and I'd rather not do that to you after all these years.
I appreciate that. Perhaps maybe with time. Oh, so many questions, so many different questions. Uh, I mean, I
Yes,
don't
I
think you would.
honestly have quite a few myself. I was not expecting to find you this day. I
Oh.
was merely here to come to this meeting. I did not know you were going to be a part of it.
Oh, if you don't mind, could we possibly? How did have you been? You've been looking for me. How do you know I'm your daughter? Obviously, I think we've come to that conclusion. But how did you know that I was me? I mean, any drow. I mean, maybe druids aren't so common, but in the drow society. But how did you know?
Because when I look at you, it feels like I'm looking in a mirror of who I used to be.
And I'm going to ask my comrades here. I do see quite a resemblance. Oh, this is so fascinating. Do you guys agree, perhaps, that we could be related by looks? Obviously,
I will absolutely describe it to you because obviously artwork only goes so far when it's not
right.
intentionally drawn by the same person. Yes, it is very, very clear that they are not just the same race.
Yeah, you guys look
Yeah.
super
You sure
similar.
this isn't like your twin or something?
Yeah.
I think you got to ask her some more questions. We have time.
Oh, of course, of course. I have so many questions, and of course, I don't want to keep you, Rena, from your unsuspecting family reunion. But
Oh,
a
no
couple,
worries at all.
a couple of things. My biological father is he dead or alive?
Do not know where he is at this time, but I suspect he's probably dead by now.
Oh, by now. Oh, it's interesting. So many emotions right now. It's hard to focus, but I would love to hopefully get to know you better. Obviously, this is a lot of information to take, unexpected too. Finally meet a drow, and not only is it a drow, but my mother. It's just so much to deal with right now.
Yes, I understand. It's quite a shock to me as well. Uh, Incidentally, now that we have the opportunity to meet, I should probably properly introduce myself.
Oh yes,
Uh,
please.
my name, uh, my first name is Lucinda, and your other family name, shall we say, is Correlat.
Relax.
I will put that in chat for you.
Thank you. Oh, and a quick question: what was my birth name, if you don't mind me asking?
Interestingly enough, uh, I had just given birth to you, so I actually hadn't chosen one yet.
Wow. If you would, you could think of one, and I could probably honor it by a middle name. I don't technically have a middle name. Let me introduce myself. I'm Melphus Starforger. Obviously, you know about my father and the actions that transpire. I am a level 3 circle druid. I have a deep passion for
You're not a level
Wait,
anything.
wait. Yeah, what's level
Yeah,
3?
yeah, what's
I
level
keep
3?
forgetting that.
Druid
Damn
lingo.
it.
Is this some
I'm
weird druid slang
I
I'm not
know.
understanding?
For scratch that, chat. That's off the record. I am a druid of the circle. I have a deep
It's a weird
compassion.
teacher.
Yeah, and I have a
What?
deep
Which
passion for.
circle are you of?
Oh, do they have actual names?
Yes.
That's a good question. Damn it. I don't have an answer for it. I'm gonna have to think of one off the spot. Circle of the
Moon.
the moon. I'm an idiot. I totally forgot. I'm a circle of the moon.
Most
Okay,
excellent.
correct.
I'm extremely proud to hear that you have accomplished so much already in your life.
Thank you, thank you. And I have so many questions about your background. From the perspective of my father, you guys were bandits. So I'm assuming you're a rogue?
That is what some call me, yes.
Ah, we
I like
actually
her.
have. You like her, Rena?
Yeah,
Oh
she's
yes,
pretty
we
cool.
have we have two rogues here. One's a
I
really,
quite like you too, darling.
Oh, nice.
but ma'am, it is
Oh,
an honor to meet you. I'm
it's an
quite.
honor to meet you as well. Also, before I forget, who is that striking human fellow?
Oh, oh, I didn't know if it would be
Ooh,
awkward to introduce myself, but my name's Leonides.
I don't need names.
Hmm.
oh.
Not for what I have planned for you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Have his attention.
You just see, with the opening of the mouth that you're so familiar with at this point, Leonides, you just see a slight silent chuckle from the one you're used to talking to in this group. As if he's allowing his companion to have some fun with you.
Oh.
Now, you're not an ageist, are you?
I haven't. I do not discuss against older people.
That's good, because I'm about 450 years old.
You don't look at they over what 20.
Actually, that's a lie. Based on when I say the world as a DM was created, the maximum she could be is she's about 300.
No.
Because we're fairly early in the calendar here, so she's actually the world's only about 300 to 350 years old.
Interesting. I didn't realize that. I thought worlds would exist billions of years, like on Earth.
I may retcon that at some point once I work on the calendar more. I haven't looked at the calendar in a while, but the calendar currently says year 115.
Ah,
But there was a previous version of the calendar that went for about 200 to 300 years, so it's somewhere in 300 to 400 year range currently. Enough time for some involvement in technology and magic and the like. But anyway, yes, you and I should talk later.
I wouldn't mind that.
But in the meantime, I believe there's someone else here who would like to have a word with you first.
Oh right. Oh no.
and ma'am, thinking about talking
Holy
later,
crap, that's big.
possibly you and I talk a lot later. I have so many more questions, like how you came back from being dead after 5 years and all that. But obviously, our group, we need to talk to other people. So I don't want to focus all your time.
Yes, of course. We will chat later.
Thank you.
That might not be quite sized properly, but close enough. It's not super stretched or anything. First time I'm actually taking the time to put the artwork I found. I noticed you guys do it on at least Melphis did on his stream, and I'm like, I should probably do that so they know who's talking when I'm using more than one NPC. So the noble turns to you, Leonides, and goes, "So, we meet again, old friend."
It is pleasant to see you again, sir. Would you like to tell me why you went all this way to see me?
Oh, I think you know.
Oh no. Do you have another task or
Of course I do.
here we go again. Alright, let's just get this over with. What do you need done this time?
It's a very straightforward, simple task, I promise.
Is this something you would prefer to tell just me, or can these others listen in?
That's up to you. How much do you trust them?
I don't think they'd stab me in the back, but at the same time, I wouldn't prefer to risk it. Is that corner over there gonna talking?
Certainly. Let's go.
Alright.
He leads you off, not really so much to a corner as to like a small, because you're outdoors, is like a small grove of trees. Yeah, no, the only reason I sent you a map link already is because Melphis likes to have it ready ahead of time on his stream. You guys are not in
I
that
wasn't even
building.
looking at that. I was just imagining we were in a big building.
No, not at all.
Oopsie. That corner, just imagine like it's the corner by like a fence or something.
Is there any way I can listen in on this without
You
like abundantly just like hiding behind a rock and like sneaking up behind them?
You can certainly try.
Perception? What would I roll?
Well, that depends. Do you want to? You said you're not going to try and like super stealth, but do you want to walk in the direction they're walking so that it's easier to try to hear?
Yeah, you know what? Sure.
How
Not
close
like.
do you want to get?
How far are they walking?
About 50 feet.
Oof. I'd walk to a point where it just looks like I'm still just like with the group or with like the main party, but just like distancing myself. No, I'm making it so I don't look like I'm directly following them.
Gotcha. I would say probably about 30 feet away. You'd still look closer to the group than them. Give me a perception check.
All right. Beautiful roll. 21.
You can hear most of what's said.
All right.
Let's put it this way: you can hear it clearly enough that I'm not gonna bother like typing out things you like words you didn't hear and shit. You hear the gist of it.
Gotcha.
And he looks to you and he says, "So, I was trying to do a little more gravelly voice, but it's hard to do that. So
That's fine.
So, any guesses what the job might entail?"
You've had me do everything from hell and back. I would not be surprised if it was just a small shop bust up or if you needed me to kill a man.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh shit. Alright. Who's the man? And
I need you to find and kill a dragonborn named Xantar or Ventar, something like that. I forget his name, honestly. I just know he's been a pain in my ass, and I need him dead.
do you know where he was last seen?
He works for the Wolves.
Ooh,
Well, he's retired now, but he'll have he's proud of his time there. He'll have a retired patch on. Red Dragonborn.
was he in the nearby area?
As far as I know, he lives somewhere in the city. Might be on the outskirts, but close. He still attends many of the meetings of the Wolves.
I feel yeah, that's another.
What's hilarious to me is that the dumb bastard would not want anything to do with them if he knew what I knew about them.
I assume you know too much. Alright. I'll get on. I'd look back at the others. They might be useful to this one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'll have him dead. Don't you worry.
Now, as per previous jobs that you requested bringing help with, if they come along, it is not part of their debt to me, so they will be paid.
Of course, that makes perfect sense.
And honestly, I want this one done bad enough that even allowing for your debt to me, I'll still pay you something as well.
That's very generous of you, sir. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now do me a favor.
Yeah.
Show my friend a good time tonight.
Will do.
Also,
Lucky.
send the cat over to me, please.
Yes. I'd kind of.
The one you brought.
Yeah, of course.
Darn it.
I'd kind of run. You kind of see me like do a light jog over back, like 30 feet to the group, and I'd say, "Cat, the man wants to speak."
Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now.
Yeah, you might want to hurry over there.
That bad, huh?
I'd assume.
I see. I'll see what this is about.
As you're walking over, Raina, you just see him starting to pull on a pair of crimson red gloves.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh no.
This
Do I
is
have to
like a
roll a check to listen to this?
Yes, you would need a new check for this.
And also, I definitely would recognize the name Ventar. I imagine, right?
Yes, it would have been written in Valen's book.
Well, I mean, also that I'm a Crimson or an ex-Crimson Wolf.
Oh, yes, I forgot. We haven't really had a chance to touch on your
Yeah,
background
no,
yet.
that's
So
that whole thing hasn't really. I have a
We've
badge
tou-
on and everything.
yeah, we've touched on a bunch of your backstory early, but that's not one element we've touched yet. Yes, you would definitely know who Ventar is.
Okay, I imagine.
Oh, that's such a interesting dynamic. Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait. Obviously, my character has no idea who the Ventar is, but this is so awesome.
Another great roll for my
Wait,
perception,
Melphus,
a
is that
dirty
your
20.
one-shot character or?
Yeah, remember Ventar was my one-shot character, the guy who was
Oh,
eager to
yeah.
crush skulls. Yeah, you
I
remember,
knew I
guys?
recognized. I knew I recognized.
Shoot, I
that.
need to watch
Let's
those
go.
VODs.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. You'll be coming up soon. But anyways, let's get. Yeah, I can't
So,
wait.
Oh no, I have to kill your old character.
No, he's gonna smash your skull, dude. Don't you worry.
I
so
have a ranged weapon.
And we'll
Yep.
have all of ours up on YouTube.
I love that you guys are speculating about how you're going to deal with Ventar, and you don't even know what I've done to him yet.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This isn't Ventar level 5 character played by one of you. This is my NPC version.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Oh, is he gonna get the
Um,
Johnny Joestar treatment?
Well,
Very possibly.
Oh.
So, so then you are able to hear again. You're trying to not look too suspicious, so you're not going to hear every word, but you definitely will pick up enough.
Gotcha.
When you miss words, it'll be like you can easily take what you did make out and piece it together and figure out at least the TLDR of what's going on.
Yeah. All right.
Raina, you said you are going to approach?
Yes. Key guy.
Yeah. So he extends a hand to you, and
What's with the gloves?
well, only one of you has been up close to me before. There's some unpleasant issues with the skin on my hands. I don't like to freak people out. Leonides, I don't care. He's seen me pretty much in every state. The only thing he hasn't seen is my entire face, but he's seen my hands. He's seen me in combat, so he's seen the scarring on my hands. So I'm not worried about him seeing it, but we've just met. I didn't want to freak you out. It's kind of gross.
I can appreciate that.
And he extends a hand for you to shake.
All right, good to meet you, I hope.
I certainly hope so as well. I've heard a lot about you.
All good things, I'm sure.
Better than I think you realize.
Oh, that is fascinating.
I was asked to pass along some info for you as my colleague that we share was worried you'd try to run away again if she tried to talk to you.
Well, I didn't see a back door, so here I am.
Well, we're out in the open. You're literally
Exactly.
standing in like a field.
So it'd be kind of hard to sneak away.
Like it's off the beaten path. You feel like it's like a grove of trees with like a small meeting spot carved out of them, basically. Imagine like a campfire set up.
Okay. A giant bonfire?
I mean, yeah, like there's no fire lit. It's the middle of the day right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's probably by the time you got there, it's probably pushing dark, but it's still light enough that it's just like a small fire enough for you guys to see each other. But it's that sort of classic movie trope, like circular campsite type deal.
Cozy.
And he's like, your sister is no longer chasing you for the reason you think she is.
Oh. Well, I do think we need to talk then.
Yes, I told her I would bridge the gap in just in case you got spooked, but she does wish to speak to you about it, if you're comfortable with it.
All right. I guess I might as well confront it.
Excellent. I will send her
Can't
right
do it
over.
forever.
And just before he goes to leave to send her over, he leans in and whispers in your ear, the truth will be revealed. And
Okay,
walks
that's
away.
not creepy. He's very theatrical.
Yeah, he is. So after
Oh.
a moment of exchange, you can see across with them, your sister walks over to you. She has a very unnerved look on her face. And you're not getting a sense it's because of you.
Oh. Is everything all right? Sister, dear sister.
No, sister, it is not.
It's good to see you.
Contrary to what you may have spent years thinking of me, it is good to see you as well. But we have a problem, and it's not the one you think.
Oh, something new.
Yeah, a number of them, actually.
Oh, wow.
First of all, I am no longer hunting you. I have discovered the truth of what happened to our parents.
Oh, that is good. I thought it would be hard to convince you. Thought you'd need some convincing.
Oh, I was well convinced. It's pretty
Oh.
hard to dispute the solution to one problem when the solution to that problem is its own problem. Uh, Mom's not dead.
Oh, wow. This is a day of surprises.
Don't know about Dad. She
Hmm.
didn't say.
She never cared much for him anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she just actually offed him herself.
Oh, wow.
Nevertheless,
Hmm.
in my searching for you, I accidentally came across her. I thought I was imagining things, but I was not.
So you're not on good terms with her anymore either.
It's hard to be on good terms with someone when you realize that you thought they were dead for almost 2 decades and they weren't.
That's true.
And when you find out that they've turned you on your against your own sister.
Yeah, that does sound like her.
I don't know what the hell she's up to, but excuse me. Either her or whoever she worked with to fake her death must be capable of some pretty awful magic, because we both saw the bodies and she should have been dead.
Yes, she should have.
So either there was illusions at play or
Mm.
potentially high level restorative magic. Possibly she worked with some wizard to clone herself. I don't claim to know tons about how magic works. It's not really my thing. Nor do I think it's particularly yours unless anything's changed.
Yeah, that'd
Uh,
be some very rare stuff.
but I do know enough to know there are ways it could have been done, and none of them, when combined with our mother's personality, end well.
Very true. She's always been up to something self-serving.
There is also one other issue I need your help with. I
Oh, what's
can't
that?
do it myself. If I do, the people that will be left behind from the task, shall we say, will instantly know it was me. I
That makes
need you and your
sense.
friends to do this for me.
Yeah,
There isn't
so it can't be traced back.
less so that it can't be because of the tracing. Well, yeah, because of that, but it's also got a lot to do with the fact that who'd be doing the tracing back? They have resources that I am not prepared to handle, but I think with your new companions, you could handle it.
Yeah, so some of them seem pretty capable.
And the key here is you have to work together with these people.
Oh, are they special?
They're some of the strongest people in the area in their fields. You're going to need their help.
Okay, that I can do.
And she
That's
reaches
fair.
into her pocket slowly because she knows this is the first time you've had a real conversation in 15 years. And she pulls out. Well, there's no really other way to just. I guess. Well, I suppose in D&D world it could be basically it's a painting, but it's like pocket picture sized.
Stand back, she has a bomb.
They set us up the bomb.
Yes.
All
All
our
your dice are belong to
all
me.
your base are belong to us.
Bomb.
She hands it to you face down and goes, once you flip that over, that will I'm going to walk away. If you flip that over and look at the other side, I will take that as we are working together on this.
Oh, wow.
But
I just like throw it away.
before
No.
before she gives you a chance to do one or the other of those, she does what only probably a Leonin or Tabaxi would think to do, and just walks over and licks your face and walks away.
Oh, my
What the
goodness.
hell?
Nice.
You turn over the image.
Oh man, this is a huge decision.
We'll
Hmm.
give you a minute to think about it. While Raina's thinking that over, the three of them gather up and Lucinda looks at and gives a wink to Leonides and then turns to Melphus and goes,
Nice.
we will catch up soon, dear daughter, but a couple of your compatriots have some things that they should probably focus on right now, so we're going to get out of your hair. Also, Leonides, was it?
Yes.
Don't be afraid of the dreams when they come.
Wait,
Oh.
what do you mean dreams?
Oh, have you not had any yet?
Not yet. What are you talking about?
You'll know them when you have them. Just know that it's a side effect of a traumatic death. And then she turns and the three of them leave.
Oh, but I had questions.
Oh,
I think we all did.
Well, you can. Well, they start to leave anyway. You can ask them. You can try to get their attention if you want.
ma'am. Again, I cannot wait. Hopefully, when we're done dealing with our new objectives, that you and I can spend some time together. I know you're a busy woman, but you can understand that I have a lot of questions.
I will always make time for my flesh and blood.
I would
Thank
also like to spend some time later.
You
I will always
watchers.
I will always make time for matters of the flesh.
Oh,
I
Wow.
like your
I
funny
didn't-
words, lady.
I didn't end up with Melphis for a daughter for no reason.
Oh, that probably understands why she couldn't answer about my biological father. Maybe some things are kept in the past.
Maybe.
Or maybe she just doesn't know what happened to him.
That's awesome. And by the
Um,
way, Leonid, you treat my mother with respect.
Well,
I
if she wants to be respected, then she shouldn't be
She
talking
w-
in such a way.
She walks over to you and just gives you a pat on the shoulder, Melphis, and says, "I appreciate it, dear." And then she walks over to you, Leonides, and leans into your ear and goes, "Absolutely do not respect me."
Oh,
Oh, I like this character. Wow, talk about a mother that's quite frisky.
Very, very open about her lifestyle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so a couple other people, whether it be in character or out of character or both, mentioned having questions, so they stop to see if anyone else has anything else they want to ask them. At this particular moment, when knowing you'll have chances to talk to them again later.
Would I have possibly been able to notice, like, while Zen was like listening in to Reina, that he was like kind of off away from people?
You'll notice very soon as he comes to strangle you once everyone leaves.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Wow, nice.
I mean, he's not gonna let you murder Ventar. It's not. No, it's not happening. He will
Oh,
not let you do it.
We will
good.
get to that in a moment. Reina slash Mina, I heard you mention that you possibly had at least one more question
Oh yeah.
that
Well, I'm gonna.
possibly needed answering sooner than later.
Well, I am very confused. I'm learning a lot about my family, and I'm gonna look at this. You said it was a little painting.
Yes. It's
Okay, I have to look at
basically,
it.
you know how like you get like school photos, and you get like the like wallet size, slightly bigger than wallet sized. You get
Glamour
like the
shot.
like 4x6 or whatever one that you put in like the small picture frame on the counter.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically a painting of that size,
Okay.
big enough to make out details, essentially,
Okay.
but small enough to conceal.
Okay. Well, I gotta look at it.
So you flip it over, and what you see. Give me a moment. I probably already have this saved somewhere on my files, but I'm going to move it, save a copy in my current ongoing campaign folder as well, so I don't lose it. And so it's faster for me to find. The picture you are given is this one. It is in the adventures chat, and I will post a copy of it on my stream chat for everyone to see what you were given.
Interesting.
Ooh.
The picture does not look familiar to you, Raina, immediately. You think you... Give me a history check.
That's a new one.
Let me know what your result is. That's you, by the way, Raina. I need a history check.
Wow. Yes.
Sorry, we're too busy discussing other matters.
Once I saw that, I just...
Oh, by the way, it's gonna be fun. I love what Paul did with the mother character. She's not what I considering her daughter's drastically different.
I'm
Well,
assuming
of course
I'm
it
gonna
makes different. It makes sense, though, right?
I'm assuming I'm
You-
gonna get to get laid with her before Zen
Oh, you
strangles
better
me.
keep your hands off of my character's
Oh,
mother.
You're assuming that she's not gonna keep her hands off
Well,
me.
by the
Wait.
looks of it, I'm not gonna have any way to stop her.
I was gonna say you're assuming that Lenience gets a choice in this matter.
Oh, I know,
mean-
right? He might
mean,
become
just
a
to be
man
just
sooner than
I
later.
mean, just to be clear, he does in fact have a choice. I'm not that kind of DM, especially with physical stuff like that. But
be fair-
metaphorically speaking, you're implying he gets a choice.
Exactly. Oh, good stuff. Oh,
She put 9 in chat.
she wrote
Yeah,
roll a
9.
9.
not so great.
Not so
Kind of
great.
looks vaguely like someone that you hid from at one point, but when you were still hiding from your sister and didn't realize it was safe to encounter anyone she was associated with, you hid from all of them, so you didn't necessarily remember any of them that well. But
Vague remembrances.
Kind of the specific facial details of that particular green dragonborn kind of look familiar, but nothing. It's like they look familiar enough. You're pretty sure they're one of the mercenaries you ran from at some point, but you've run from dozens of mercenaries.
Kind of blend together after a while.
Yeah. So now they do take off for the time being once she sees that you have in fact made your choice. Oh, thank you, Kira, for telling me to drink water. I'm already a bottle and 3/4 deep, and somehow, well, I mean, I know how it's because I'm a smoker, but somehow I'm still dry coughing, which is weird. I don't know how. I've been drinking water constantly. So now that they have left, you're all to yourselves. A few of you have already gotten quite a bit of attention. Two of the players often seem to not want quite as much attention just because of the nature of the players and the characters they're playing being a little more reserved. So we're going to go to the obvious one. Zen, what are you doing with this information?
He's either gonna go ask about what the thing with Mina is, or he's gonna go strangle Leonides. Let's go talk to Leonides. He's gonna very angrily and broodingly walk up to him.
Here we go.
Can I at least roll perception check to know he's coming before he
Oh, you see him
inevitably
coming.
strangles me?
Oh yeah, he's not trying to. He's walking straight to you. With
He
a
is-
very angry
he
look on
is-
his face.
I know this might be a bit of a shady reference for anyone who knows wrestling these days with the investigation going on, but it's too funny of a visual. He is televised Vince McMahon power walking to you right now.
No. Should I
Nice.
start? Should I like roll acrobatics to start running?
If you think you have reason to need to run, you can roll a dexterity check. Actually,
If you
no.
want to run,
Sorry,
can run.
you can roll a Constitution for me
Oh wait, I have to roll Constitution.
to see how long you can run.
Oh shit.
No. All right. Let me think. I can either run or I can either roll Persuasion and say, "Hey, buddy, what you doing?"
Do you want to try? Which one do you want to try? And I'll tell you what to roll.
I got a +7 in acrobatics and a +4 in persuasion.
Well, you're not getting acrobatics. You're getting either a
Oh, yeah,
Constitution save
or
for how long can you run before you
Oh.
get tired, or like how long can you run in circles and avoid them, or you're rolling a persuasion.
all right. I'm gonna roll persuasion. I get
Okay,
a +4.
it is a disadvantage.
Oh,
And don't forget what we PM'd.
Is it? What do I? Is it just naturally persuasion? Or does it go up
right.
against me?
shoot. So that means I only get a +1. Crap. All
That
right.
is correct.
All right. So I'll just minus 3 from the total.
Yes.
Oh, thanks God. All right. 12 minus 3. That is
9.
9.
You rolled below double digits. I don't think you need to roll an insight to get around that. You're very, very unhappy right now. His words are not affecting you.
Fair. Okay. Zen, despite really wanting to, is really gonna hold back just murdering him, because he tries to talk his way out of situation instead of instantly resorting to violence. He's gonna really angrily walk up and just You are not going to be killing anyone.
Wait, you were listening?
I heard enough. Ventar is not even an option to consider.
If I don't do this job, that guy can. We may act all buddy, but that guy could send so many people after me. You could not comprehend.
Okay, I'll give you a debating. I'll give you an option here. You can either side with him and go try to kill Ventar, probably get yourself killed, and if you somehow live, I will kill you. Or we can just avoid him. There are many ways to get around him, and I can guarantee you will not get around me.
Is this an intimidation thing?
I don't know.
I guess
Is it an intimidation thing?
Probably
what
not
I'm at.
purposely, but I imagine like accidentally
Oh,
he'd have
yeah.
his fists like very tightly gripped. He would be naturally imposing an
Oh, you're-
intimidation.
Okay, so if you're not doing it intentionally, then I don't need an intimidation roll from you. I do, however, need an insight roll from Leonides
All right.
to see how like serious you're gonna feel
Consider.
his threat to be. Because whether you're
9.
new friends or the oldest of friends, lots of people will be like, "I'm gonna slap the shit out of you because you did something stupid," and don't actually do it. So, do you believe him? Is the question.
I rolled a 9 on my insight.
What, another 9?
Yeah,
Another
he's
9,
he's
wow.
probably gonna at least try to kill you if you go after this Ventar person.
Yeah. Me? I don't know. All right. I'd say to Zen, okay, I can maybe, but you
Do me a
okay, I see
favor.
you. Yeah.
It's fine to roleplay whispering, but for the purposes of me and everyone else being able to like, especially me, be able to know what you're actually saying,
Oh
just
yeah.
try not to power whisper because right
Power
now
whisper.
it's right now I'm barely making you out.
All right.
Mhm.
Look, I can. Oh my lord, this guy's. All right, I can ask my buddy who went back there. I don't know. Maybe he can give me a pass on this one, but it's not gonna happen. I don't know what you expect me to do. Do you have any bright ideas? Sure, I'm power whispering again. Do you have any bright ideas? Like, what? How am I gonna get out of this?
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's implied you're whispering at this point,
Yeah.
unless you say otherwise.
honestly, I don't care how you get out of the situation. I just know you aren't gonna touch him, not even close. And honestly, I don't even think you have the capabilities to harm him. From at least from when I have known him, I don't think you even stand a chance.
Okay.
I think you'll get yourself killed in the end if you even tried. If you desire, we can go talk to him, but that is as far as you'll get.
I'll have to, at the very least, pursue him, so at least he thinks I'm doing the job.
That's fine. Just like I said, he is not to be
But-
hurt.
But here's the thing: if you wanna, but the thing is, he's being a pain for my pal. So if you have any, when we find him, you better have a way to solve all this, cause it's either this gets solved and by 2 ways, or we fail and we now have a huge pack of thugs on our backs.
Well, see, here's the thing. Is talking helps in a lot of situations. For example, this one. I could have just came here and I could have killed you. I would have killed you. But
You could.
instead I'm talking and now everyone's happy because you aren't dead.
Again,
Mhm.
but alright, fine. I won't kill
Spicy.
him yet.
Zen's really running low on patience.
Uh,
It's
we'll
it's
talk to him
coming
first.
clear in his face.
Talk to him. If you can't solve you'll get to talk to him. I'll let you talk to him. I don't know what else we can do about this situation though, or else because either way I'm screwed.
All right. Okay, fine. We'll go from there, I guess.
You can
Yes.
just back away from each other. Lee needs Leonid's subtly shaking because he took that threat to heart. What'd you say?
Robo and Amaya. Technically one after the other, but for obvious live recording session purposes, I can't double my voice. So it's supposed to be at the same time. Or no, never mind. One right after the other because she has to cast the spell twice. You get essentially the same message in your heads from Evelyn, saying, "I'm not sure who's with who, so I'm sending this to two of you. Come to my house. I have another job I want you to take on.
Oh,
This one's personal to me." And it was Amaya and Robo who got that message in their head.
I forget. Does the spell make it so we can respond, or would we have to cast one ourselves?
Yes, typically it's 25 words or less, but for story I enforce that sometimes, but for like story responses like this, it's too hard to deal with, so you can just say whatever you need to.
Okay, then I'll just say, okay, we'll be over there soon.
And you get one more response saying, "Thank you, I'll see you soon." And with that, what do you want to do?
I guess I'll just tell everybody, whoever's around me, that Evelyn wants to see us. So, what I'd assume, Lee, Neach, and Melfish would be near me, I would assume.
I
And then
imagine we're
Wet
all
Sen.
around each other.
Yeah,
I don't think we're all too far from each other. I don't think.
Yeah, I would
apart from
agree.
Lena. So,
It's funny, Shadow. If Melphus ever heard the conversation between you and Underpage character, I would have been, oh, you could kill him. I mean, might be better for the group.
Oh yeah,
Because I'm
that
about
was they're
to
picking a
do your
fight with
mom.
everyone. There
Exactly.
is no murder happening here.
yeah, I wouldn't let that happen.
That ain't letting that happen unless Ventar has done like some ultra criminal act in the time he has not been with him or known
I
of him.
don't think, well, at least my character would not be like that. He might crush heads and be a little bit aggressive and gung ho, but he's a good character.
Yeah, he might not
But then again,
That's why
appreciate
Zen doesn't want him
Leo
dead.
yeah,
being
exactly.
Fabio with his mother.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's
her-
why
her
Memphis
mother.
would definitely not keep
Mhm.
Mr. Butterfingers over there. Keep his little fingers to himself. But I love how the character Memphis' mother winked at him. I was like, oh my god, I was laughing. I was like, really, Mr. Ladies Man.
Well,
Oh,
yeah. The secret to being a dungeon master when you have a drunken thinks he's a ladies' man and he's actually a super skittish coward is to mess with him.
I love it.
what?
It's so great. Oh, you're a coward, Leonese. Let's come
I'm
to.
look. I only hit in the first fight.
I
No,
literally meant I literally meant like verbally, like you talk like a big shot.
yeah.
You're
That's
like,
what's so
look how
good about your
cool. You're like,
character.
look how cool I am. And then when anyone actually
Yeah.
pays you single attention, you shrink down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speaking of which, Leeds is missing from this, and Reyna is my other one.
Oh god, I was looking up spam.
also,
Yes.
On your stream, you have me at 25 health. And last time I checked.
Oh, I didn't change yours. That's why.
Yeah, I'm about to say, why do I have like the lowest health of the group and I'm the fighter?
No,
Bad luck.
I still
What
have.
is your health?
It's 35.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, no, I changed all the other ones, and then I was like, oh yeah, it ends in 5. It's right.
yeah, good enough. Yeah.
There we go.
So I'm actually going to hide the party HP and initiative trackers for now so that we have as much of the map visible as possible. Because you arrive at the front door of Evelyn's house. We're sort of I didn't design this exact map myself, so I'm picking where I've decided the front door is. and the front door is sort of linked to this little like garden area out here. But the sort of there's a lot of like beat up stuff in here. Basically, just except for the room, look at the room layouts, but almost ignore the furniture and stuff because I had a very weird and busy week and didn't get to make the map I wanted to make. But this was close in design, so I'm using it last minute. So basically, it looks a lot cleaner and tidier than than this version shows. But the room layouts, as far as the hallways and rooms and stuff, are actually correct. But you're coming in through this door down here. I will show you with the pointer to this sort of garden area. And as you do, you hear a scream.
That's a
Um,
good sign.
was it coming from inside the house?
Yes, it sounds like it's coming from probably one of the rooms closer to the opposite side of the house.
Zen would love to do his coin maneuver in how fragile is this door?
It's already
God,
it's open.
Oh, perfect! No doors need to be kicked down.
not yet.
Zen would rush in.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so for the purposes of this, I'm just gonna do this. Boop.
A quick question, Paul, while you're doing that. Robo's character, I'm assuming, just joined right here. He walks up.
Yeah, so basically basically you'll find Robo somewhere along the way.
Okay.
And then but as a DM, I forgot that I need to reintroduce him, so I just threw him on the map.
Okay.
As a storyteller, now that you've reminded me, you ran into each other, but you were already on your way to come get a job, so you didn't really have time yet to talk about where they were.
Okay.
And now, clearly you don't, because there's screaming coming from your benefactor's house. So yeah, I moved everyone into about the right spot in the house. All the rooms were open. The bedroom that you think you're hearing, that you thought you heard the direction of the scream come from, would be this one here. Actually, yeah, we'll go with that one. It's one of the ones big enough to have a double bed in it. It could be a master bedroom.
I'll go over to the door and check if it's locked then.
No,
The door is hanging. The door is hanging a wide ass open.
Oh,
Zen would love to just
Then-
rush in,
yeah.
absolutely clueless to his surroundings.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Zen, run in.
I will
I'll be
be
the
right behind
meat
him.
shield.
Let me just.
I would be in this position. Kind of.
And I will move over here. And of
Hey,
course, Mina's character is always a far distance.
Meanwhile,
Yo, cat.
I'm,
You know
I'm observing. I'm observing.
What about you,
You
Robo?
needn't
Are you
be
going to
rude.
get closer?
Sprawled out, laying in a pool of her own blood across the bed,
Oh, shit.
is a very, very dead Evelyn.
Oh,
No.
Oh shit!
We
Oh,
just met her.
Shit. I was actually half scared it was gonna be Mel's mom.
Is
but I was
there-
gonna be-
what is the
again.
condition of the room? Is it like
Yeah.
windows broken? Is there a weapon laying about?
Every room you and hallway you passed through that had anything in it on the way here, including this one, is tossed.
I'm
Ah,
afraid it's
so-
going to be my sister.
So- no, your sister, I don't think so. It's work of thieves, right?
Can I check the body?
No, I was afraid it might be
Right,
her
no,
that was
walk
her.
in.
Sure. Anything particular you're looking
Oh,
for?
I see what you're saying.
Anything
wouldn't do
of
this.
interest, of value, of out of the sorts?
On God.
Without a check, you can tell three things. One, she had her throat slit.
Lovely.
okay. So,
2, all the fancy rings you saw her wear the last time you saw her have been stolen. And 3, she's very, very dead.
Wow, that was wow. That's really wow. Okay,
Um,
expected more.
Could
Huh.
could any of us maybe run a check to see if there's anything else we're missing, or is everything we need to know right in front of us?
What do you mean by missing? Like stuff missing from the house?
More like, is there like, yeah, actually, that would be a good one. Like, is there anything specific? Like, is this just the work of thieves, or is this some sort of like kind of cover up for the real job as what happened?
Give me. You're a rogue, right?
Yeah, I'm a rogue
You're in your what subclass?
thief.
Give me an insight check with advantage.
All right. Advantage means I roll twice in higher die, right?
Correct.
Yep.
All right.
Because this is kind of in your wheelhouse at this point.
Well, the first one is a 1.
That's
I
not
can't.
good.
Good start.
And can I roll a third time? I got 1 twice.
You got double nat one.
Yeah, dude, that one.
He needs, after the day you've had, you need a drink.
Yeah. I gotta. How do I get to it?
Wow. Talk about.
What is my luck to? I'm telling you, I wasted it on that freaking Mario Party I played with my friend today.
Can I use find traps?
My lord.
You could, but it'd be a
Oh.
waste of a spell slot, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I was actually about to say, oh wait, no, because this is
Honestly, that
everyone's
spell
house.
that spell as it's written is kind of a waste of a spell slot all the time.
Is it? I didn't
Zen
read
would
it.
love to look around for Giles.
Ooh.
Sure.
I forgot about him.
Give me an investigation
Oh,
check.
yeah.
Alrighty.
Interesting.
Investigation. Oh, lovely roll. 21.
Yeah, so you find him in this room over here with his throat slit.
Alright, and I assume checking the body, there's absolutely nothing of importance on him.
No.
Well, shit.
Um,
Can I, just by feeling the bodies, or do I roll a medicine check or something to know how recent they were killed? How
Well, you heard
we
screaming
heard screaming. So.
while you were outside.
Okay, yeah, that's. Well, I don't know. Maybe some neighbor got like, I don't know, a spider in their house.
It came
No,
from
who
inside the
knows?
house.
No, definitely them. All right.
They are so freshly dead. That blood's still trickling from the wounds.
Wait, they
In
might
that
still be
case,
here.
Zen is just gonna scour the house. He's going
Yeah.
to search everything.
Yeah, I would
Sure.
recommend
I
you
would
search,
too.
guys, because we don't know if we're safe here.
Hmm.
We just heard screaming.
So, everybody can give me a perception check.
I had it. I was about to ask.
It depends on what you're specifically looking for at the moment.
I want to know if someone's still in the house.
Yeah.
Anything.
Me too.
Anything
Yeah, me
incriminating or
too.
anything. A
And
person.
let me roll.
Well, Maya, the window next to you is open.
Okay.
Hold on, let me roll. I don't know if this is
Have a got a 15.
I got a 17. Ooh,
I got
17.
15.
Oh, I got a 10.
Oh yeah, I got to roll perception too, right?
Got a 10 plus
Ooh.
5.
17 perception. Finally, a good roll.
Why are always my secondary rolls always best when I do them afterwards?
Now watch me get a 1 on initiative the next fight.
So like I just got a 20 there.
Oh,
It took me long enough to get a good roll.
Robo, the map works fairly decent on mobile. That's one of the reasons I picked it. You might just have to zoom out a bit to be able to move it around.
I got an 8. I kicked the bed. Nothing here.
Collectively, you all rolled high enough because 3 of you got 15 or higher, and that's essentially it's a group check at this point. You're all looking for the same thing. The back window in her room is hers and Giles' rooms are open. I think Giles' room has a window. Let me double check.
It does.
Yes.
Is Giles dead?
And no, there is nobody else up here. You scour every room, and there's nobody left in the house.
Okay, good.
Could we look out the window? Maybe they're still escaping.
That's what I was. Is there anything like?
So after you do a half-hour search of this large for house, they are not still standing outside to be seen.
Oh yeah,
That's fair. That's
fair.
Ah.
Be careful the order you ask for things, because I will resolve them in that order.
Guys, is there anything we could do?
No, you get the distinct impression they took off in a hurry.
I would say we could call the authorities, but that might not be the best idea.
What about we try to save her? I mean, after all, Leonese, you died and came back.
I died and came back,
That
but
was
that
with-
doesn't mean she's gonna come back.
I don't
Besides,
think
are
we have
in-
the equipment for that here.
Yeah,
we don't
and that
need-
was with
Nor do we
somebody
have a
else's
year
help.
again.
Wait. What about you, Cleric? Don't you have? Aren't you
No.
famous for resurrections, or is
I can't right now. I don't know the
Everybody
spell.
make me a sound-based perception check.
Sound
I
based.
think you can move your character around,
Do I
but
just roll
be
perception,
careful
or-
that it
Yeah,
can affect.
it's just if you have any some races and classes get bonuses based on whether it's announced as sound or sight or something. So I specified.
okay? Let me do another perception. I don't get sound by the looks of it.
I don't.
Yeah, Robo, I think you can move around and
my
stuff. I just remember
God,
that it can affect
Shadow.
the.
Let's
it can
go.
have consequences.
Yes, you can freely move your character unless I tell you otherwise.
Shadow, your dice are loaded or something.
I'm happy.
I know. I got a
It's all
22.
great.
Well, technically, I got a 15 plus my what's it called?
Yeah, dirty
Plus
20.
5.
Yeah.
All right.
My dice is going to dice jail.
Mina, you need better dice.
Amaya, Zen, and Melphis are the 3 that I see that rolled high. Leonie's rolled an 11. I don't know what Raina rolled.
I rolled a 4. What was it?
Nice.
Perception.
Perception.
Wow.
9.
And Robo, what did you roll?
Hold on.
Just click the perception number on the Beyond sheet.
If you're using Beyond.
Yeah, I thought he said Beyond, but maybe I'm wrong.
I wasn't on it.
All right.
Got to burn this whole place to the ground, just to be sure.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, just a light bit of arson just in case.
Yep.
Yeah. Got to cover our bases, you know.
The only fire Lee needs wants to think about is a fire in his belly.
Oh, I don't think so. I think he was thinking about another
think it
area of his body where
might be-
there's on fire.
It might be lower.
Yeah, a little lower.
Robo, what'd you roll in
Oh
perception?
yeah, that too.
The loins.
Would it be wrong if I were to pull up the one Kira gif where he says the line? Hold on.
Robo, what'd you roll for perception?
Probably shouldn't.
I don't know where that's at.
Just roll a d20 and if you need to.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
also do. Yeah, there's down at the bottom. There's a little dice thingy. You
Yeah.
could then select.
It looks like
D20.
a weird polygonal shape.
Yeah.
You want to go to your typically you go to your skills section and then click on the number
Yeah.
of the skill.
You
Yeah.
have a +1 to perception. So roll d20
I got an
then
8.
+1.
Wow. You and
I rolled
Mina
a-
both have bad luck.
All right, so you
Oh,
also got a
9.
9. So
Oh.
Melphis, Zen, and Amaya, you hear footsteps around, coming down the hallway around
shit.
about
Uh,
here.
Is there a window I can jump out of?
Right about here.
I'm just
Okay.
worried. My
Okay.
character's worried about getting framed again, so
I don't
or
think you
whatever.
get framed.
Don't worry.
The three of you that didn't hear it beforehand, however, don't hear anything until all 6 of your ears are greeted with, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I was never here.
Oh.
Hey, it's here again.
Here again, how goes it?
I ain't going
You
down
know
like this.
anything about this?
They kind of
Do I know anything about what?
So you just
Evelyn
got here.
is dead.
Oh, next day.
And
This
Giles.
is
And
awkward.
Giles.
What about Giles?
And Giles.
And Giles, no.
I know this looks bad. Okay.
He's a dead man. You could at least pronounce his name correctly.
Wait, where is Jurgen's icon?
That's fair.
His name, he is here. Oops. Oh, not. Once I put him in a proper
Yes.
square. There we go.
Do we have to kill them? No witnesses.
No, we will not be
Alright.
able to kill him.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Okay.
can try.
You need to still a little bit nervous about Jurgen after what happened last time.
You're probably the one person that Zen respects.
Oh, it's you again.
I feel safer by the window.
Why are you always trying to
Raina,
leave
give me a perception check.
early, Rena?
Oh.
It's been a
No
long
stop.
15 years.
Raina,
Oh, that's way better. +5, I think. Yeah, 23.
Ooh.
You hear.
My
You
eyes
hear.
are open this time.
You don't see anything, but you hear footsteps underneath the balcony.
Hmm?
You guys are on the second
Shit,
floor
more,
right now, by
more
the way.
cops?
And with that same 23, I'll give you credit for
What?
smell as well. After about 10 seconds of hearing the footsteps under the crunching under the balcony, you begin to smell smoke.
oh.
Oh
Oh.
shit, this place on fire already? I
And
was
that's where
gonna.
we'll take a break.
Okay.
All right.
That was my job.
Oh
shoot.
God.
And what
My
I've
work here is
noticed,
done.
I still say that out of character, that Mina's character, we're not going to be able to trust. She's always the first sign of trouble. She's trying to leave. She's about as useful or as reliable as a grain of sand. So yeah, guys, I think if anyone's to be booted, it's that retrous
Oh
cat.
my. I'm just looking at my options, you know? You gotta look at all the
glad-
options.
I'm guessing that means you're off my back then, Melphith.
Well, it's interesting because what's going to
Oh, it's
happen
personal.
pretty soon is my druid's going to start telling Rena that for a cat feline, you're a coward. My clan, we have nothing but great warriors.
Oh.
You are nothing like that.
Oh,
So
wow.
there's going to be that dynamic eventually coming
Yes. That does make sense, yeah. I'm
So
a
what
very
you're telling
shifty
me is, Melphis, is you play characters that are very judgmental.
up.
Yes.
Well, she has a limited scope, and she's comparing a great feline race compared to what she perceives as cowards.
Oh yes, and
She's
for those of you
learning.
who were part of the one shot, I suspect definitely Shadow will remember this because he tends to peg me on these kind of things. Tonight's episode on my stream is called "When Present Meets Past."
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, nice.
I remember that.
Yeah. Man, this has been an interesting episode so far. Really, really enjoying it. Now we're on a break, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So everyone go bio
I'll be
and
right back.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Get drinks. I'll be right back as well, chat.
Smoke, and more importantly, I'm gonna get the hell out of this 1,000-degree room.
Oh, I know what you
Sure.
mean.
In the meantime, I have to prepare the script for the shoot. What was her name? I have to scroll all the way back up here because I already forgot.
Oh. I put the
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the campaign name in my D&D command, the Myth of Draconis, right?
That's the campaign name, yeah.
And
Got
it's
it. Okay,
time to write the script for my Lucinda X Leonides fan fiction, rated 18 up.
nice. You better hope Malphus doesn't find that.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick break too. I'm gonna get some drinks and yeah, be right back. Oh,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'll
only
also
about
do
1,000
Mel's mom in the
fucking
meantime.
degrees in the room I stream in.
Oh gosh, yeah, I live in practically a desert and my air conditioning broke, so I'm dying in here.
Oh no. These will be good notes for on the YouTube episodes.
Notes are just
Yeah,
lovely.
I'll have to double back and get you the episode names for 2 and 3 because I forgot to put them in. But basically, I have like the notes that a website that I use to like track everything. I have a template that's like, session number, date that you played the session, and give it a title. So I do have titles for the other episodes. I just forgot to put them in the chat or in the description of my streams.
Okay, okay.
But they'll be there for the VODs, which I'll finally get up after we're done tonight before I go to bed.
Nice.
Except this one. This one I still have to edit the break out of and render. Which takes like fucking 6 hours with these long ass episodes.
Oh yeah.
So you're in a burning house. How do you feel about that?
I know, right? How was your day?
You've just been told that the more evil of your pretty both evil parents is either re-alive or never died.
It's a lot to process. We might all need therapy after this.
I thought about just because it's similar, but I wanted to make it somewhat different. Going with your dad instead, so it wouldn't be two moms. But I remembered your backstory implying mom was already the more prick one, so it's like it just makes sense for her to be the one.
I'm on
Oh, that makes sense.
on my phone right now, just in case I missed something while I'm getting some drinks.
The dad was just a pawn in the game.
Actually, I want to see if I can find that one audio clip. I don't know. It's from this like music video, and like this kid says, "But you ain't my daddy," and the guy says, "Yeah, but I'm doing your mom," and I gotta find that because now I'm gonna spam ping Elvis with it because I actually can.
Nice. The plot thickens. Oh.
Yeah, and it's going to continue to thicken probably more rapidly than in other streamed campaigns might, because I'm thoroughly enjoying doing all your character backstory stuff. But I looked
That's
at
hot.
like the plot, the like actual campaign plot that I eventually plan to get to, and I'm like, that and those backstories are going to be a lot harder to tie together than the one shot was. So let's do a lot of backstory heavy up front so that they know that I didn't ignore all the work they put into their characters' backstories, and then we'll tackle the stuff that I planned.
Okay, that makes sense.
Typically, I like to intersperse them together when possible, but yeah, just because of the like classic high fantasy over the top nature of the main story, and I'm like, this is going to be hard to fit in. But I'm making sure I get everyone's shit in. That reminds me, I need to.
Hopefully not too hard.
Well, when I say hard, I just mean like it would be hard for me to more. I kind of have to put focus on one or the other, just because the main plot is so, like I said, like classic tropey high fantasy, because it's the first one I wrote in my new world. So I'm like, what's something easy to build a story around? While I'm worrying about building out the actual fucking world at the same time.
That makes sense, I think.
Now I need to reread someone's backstory to remember another reference that I forgot. Breweries. Death. That's the one.
All right, I'm back to my PC.
Back.
Me too.
And so am I. Everyone's back.
I'm not.
Oh,
That said, since the map itself was more of just a set piece for you to have a rough visual than anything, the only, well, no, because I'm streaming it, so I do actually have to be at the computer to properly reset my stream to back. So it'll be a couple minutes. So take your time.
alrighty.
It's gonna be awesome to meet Ventar, guys.
And hopefully not kill him.
Is it though?
I know, maybe Ventar's turned evil in the
Oh, I don't think so.
time. If so, then maybe murder will happen. Paul, I imagine in the time that I've leveled up and now, there was no time for me to have casted an hour-long spell, would there?
Not really.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You were busy sleeping, and then you got called to a meeting.
That's fair, yeah. All right.
Like hour long to cast or hour long lasting?
Casting. So it's I just find familiar.
By the way, Melphis, I'm gonna ping you with that clip I was talking about earlier in memes.
Okay.
Well, if it's fine familiar, I would say you could probably have that.
Oh. Well, perfect. I have an owl.
Good. He can burn alive with the rest of you. I mean,
no.
Yeah, I know this is gonna go great.
Oh no!
I see a near window, and I'm pretty sure I can jump out of it. So that's my current thoughts.
I'm already working on it.
I know, yeah, you're a step ahead.
Yep, Reno's always one paw out the door or window.
I'm gonna keep us alive.
Oh, more like keep yourself alive.
I mean, you guys can come too. I'm not gonna block the window when I go out of it. So there's no time for that.
I just tried to say something really important, but it wasn't. Isn't the balcony more accessible? I feel like jumping out the window would get us hurt.
We probably have rope or something.
But I say, yeah, Zen
I do have rope,
would
I
have
believe.
rope on him. Yeah, he would throw rope out the window.
Mm-hmm. I have 50 feet of hempen rope.
It's not my
Yeah,
first
same
time.
here.
Probably not your first time scaling buildings.
No.
Oh,
It's
Ray
not.
Liotta also voiced Tommy Vercetti in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Interesting. Oh, man, that guy had a good voice.
Kind of good at everything.
Yeah. Was it Goodfellas? I think that was the thing I saw that I really liked.
Yes.
Yeah. Very interesting. I might have someone else interested in joining our D&D in the future, possibly. Zestful Okay, if I'm saying the name right. Nice. Oh, Robo's character's watching me out at the window like, what is she doing?
There you go, Robo. Keep that Mina in check.
Oh, he's so small though. He can't stop me.
Oh. Hey,
I'm like, no,
Druids probably have roots. Don't worry. They can cast roots on you. You can't escape.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got those spells. See, party's over. I'm late. Oh, you're never late, guys. Anytime you're here is always can always enjoy it. Plus, we'll have it up on YouTube, so you can watch it after.
Yeah, we're also not done yet.
Oh, yeah, we're not done.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, Mina's
Oh,
just
we're gonna be done in a moment though. Everyone's gonna burn alive. Game over.
This is
Mm.
great.
No, you're just gonna probably have
the-
to take some fall. You're probably just gonna have to take a little fall damage.
To roll the dice. Yeah, here you
I
go.
thought we got rope.
There's all different kinds of dice up here.
Is your rope
On
inflammable?
Owl Bear.
That's true. Yeah.
It's
If I,
hemmed.
oh, yeah, sounds perfectly safe.
Leonese
Yeah.
cannot die. He has a date
I
with
can't-
a drow woman.
Oh, you can't kill me yet. I gotta at least get
Right.
laid.
Underpaid is no longer underlaid.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nice.
And the best part is it's Mel's mom.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm.
Who's the big one with the book? That's the DM cat.
All right.
He's got all the dice.
Yes, indeed.
You guys ever listen to Rasputin by Boney M?
No.
Hold on. What'd you say? was-
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Hold on.
Sounds familiar.
I was gonna do a joke on it, but now I can't find where you put the name of the word. Oh, I found it actually. Oh, that's the fault. What'd you
Rah
say
rah
this continent's-
Rasputin.
No. Was egos.
Russia's greatest love machine.
No, it would be La La Leonide's ego's greatest love machine. There was a cat
You might
that
think
really
so.
was gone.
Right? Meow. More DM or more D&D people, yes. Meow, meow. It was a shame that he carried on. Narf.
It was a shame. Shoot, now that's gonna be stuck in my head. La La Leonide's ego's greatest love machine. Shoot. Actually, that'd be funny. Like, just take the entire like thing for Rasputin, then just rewrite it. All right, are we back in the thing?
I think we're about to start.
Yeah.
So back into characters, folks. Or
Well, I mean, who knows? Paul might not be ready.
oh, that's true. He hasn't officially said we're starting again.
Cool.
I'll be ready in about probably 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, cool.
Oh.
But how long it takes me to hobble up the stairs with my sore back. Alright.
Do you hear that? Robo shooting arcane missiles at someone.
Wow, Lobo, who you aiming at?
I know, right? Hopefully, at Leonese, he needs it.
Yeah, it's called egos.
He's just done absolutely nothing wrong today.
That's true. I gotta get.
I
Well,
haven't
yet.
done anything
flirting
wrong
with my
today.
my character's mother.
You're assuming that's wrong of me to accept an invitation to bed.
Yeah, it's true. She did come out pretty strong.
You're assuming that you're going to live long enough to get that invitation.
Ooh, here we go. Well, good thing we have two druids here and a cleric. A lot of healing potential. Oh no, because the robo, you were making weird sound effects, like zapping sound effects or something.
Yeah, the main city's called after Polly, right?
Fippley, yes.
Yeah. What's the main like holy book in D&D? I guess
The unholy
you mean?
book.
I said holy book. Like
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like, is it just give me like what would be like a religious text in like D&D? Because I'm actually doing the thing that I was talking about earlier.
Well, there isn't a formal one per se. Every god would have their own edicts and texts.
Yeah, I'll just put like the edicts. Like, yeah, that works.
And which god do you want to know about?
Not well. I don't really have a religion list for needs, but it's more so I'll just put in edicts. I'm doing a gag in the tavern. Hold on.
I'm really glad that you were able to play with this Robo because I really love your character's art.
Mhm.
hmm
And to let you guys know before we officially restart the session from the break, my druid has prepped from our last long rest from last episode heat metal. So that's going to be very good, I think.
To cause more fire?
No,
Do you have something
you
to
wish.
unheat?
Yeah, but I'd much
This
rather
is
have a
really good
distinguished flame.
against. This is really good against. Okay, so heat metal. It's a
Someone wearing armor?
2d8. It's exactly what it implies. Heating metal. Choose a manufactured metal object. So
Right,
it
that's
has
what
to
I'm
be.
saying.
But you said armor.
Yeah, metal armor.
Yeah, metal
Well,
armor.
Yeah, you can probably walk up to
That?
someone and
you
boil
can
them
do
from
that,
inside.
but it
You
has
could.
to be a heavy set or medium set of armor. Like
It'll,
leather
it'll
doesn't
be
work.
it'll be a bad day for them if you do it to their armor. If it's like big steel plate armor.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. If
Yeah.
and it
within
takes a
range,
while
you
to
can
get
see
off
Don't
an
touch
too.
my
object
armor.
glow red. Any creature physically contact takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. Until the spell ends, you can use the bonus action on each of your sub turns to cause this damage. Wow, it's such a powerful spell,
hmm
but it's a little situational though. But most
I don't
most
remember. Is it? What's the? I imagine it's touch, right? Is the range?
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
no 60 feet.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. I
Oh, but it's
forgot
a
about that.
uh
Yeah, it's concentration. So if you
It's
get hit while
concentration,
using
but
it,
yeah,
you
just
have
don't
to
get hit.
roll.
1 minute. Well, so what does that mean?
If you get hit while you're using it, you have to roll, I'm pretty sure, to see if you're still concentrated on the
Yep,
spell
Oh,
or
you have to
not.
make
but
a
it's
concentration
still
or just a con
it's
save though.
it's
hmm
still worth using, I think. But I'll be mostly
It's
shape
yeah.
shifting anyways, but just to have as backup.
I've heard like if you use the spell, then uh wild shape into a host, then just run away. They would be trying to get you, but can't, and then taking off armor
Yeah.
takes like 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure.
Cool. And to let you know, my
So it's pretty powerful,
spells.
combo.
Oh, it is. And level 1 spells are absorb elements, fairy fire. Why is fairy fire listed
What spells
twice?
do
Though?
I
That's weird.
have? Oh, because you probably have it in your second level. Some spells you can use at second level.
Oh, it doesn't show it there. It shows use and cast. I guess there's a difference.
Oh,
One's a drow magic. And one's a druid. Wow. Okay, so I didn't know drow get fairy fire.
oh
Yeah,
no.
one's pretty.
Oh, I can't remember actually.
I'm changing voice chats. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
I'm putting Paul's
Ooh.
maps to good use.
The one
Looking up
time,
city names.
I prep, create, or destroy water.
Perfect. Just create a bunch of water.
Yeah,
See, Paul, I'm putting your maps to good use.
I think
Zen has an
Poe-
idea and it's not a good one, but he's.
I think
Is what
it's
thing still on?
it is.
Actually,
Oh, I know what thing you mean. To woo woo. Yes, it's still on.
Wait, actually, no, that would actually be funny. Like, imagine I just go up to a bard and like hand him like a piece of paper, reading this out, have him play it. No, that'd be. Actually, now I want to do it next time we like go to a tavern.
So, we have returned.
Oh shoot! Right, we're in a burning building, aren't we? Or at least
Uh,
Reina knows that.
The smell of smoke is getting and heat and feel of heat is getting very strong very quickly from more than one direction.
I'm assuming we're all starting to notice it.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Also, do thank you for the follow. So we're gonna roll initiative.
oh no!
Is the fire
Because-
attacking us?
The fire's attacking us.
No, I'm going to teach some of you guys that don't play very often or have never played before that initiative can be used for things besides just swinging a sword. Like keeping track of who's doing what when six people just told me off camera that they wanted to do 6 different things.
Plus, it makes us scared. So
Yeah, that too.
Aw.
So what does the DM do, Wolfie? Everything. He's the story master.
Wait, shoot, wrong channel.
Sorry, I'm just really excited for my roll. I'm rolling lovely today.
I actually put it in the tavern. Oh well.
So I'm gonna call out who I want to get rolls from in
Alright.
what order. Reina.
All right. Here it goes.
What do you mean you
Yes.
didn't already roll?
It's coming. And with a net plus, it's going to be adding a 4 to it. Oh, it's such a pretty dice. If it would just stop moving. There we go, 22.
Okay.
I'll put that there. 22 in it.
Robo. Well, not Robo, sorry. Amaya.
18.
There we go.
18. Melphis.
Oh, sorry, I was chatting the chat. What do I have to roll here?
Initiative.
Initiative. Let's go.
The DM controls the NPCs too.
Initiative. Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. Hold on. I just rolled a 6.
Nice.
Good
Including
job.
your modifier?
Yes, it's +1.
All right. Robo, what'd you get?
Which one am I rolling?
Initiative.
That doesn't really answer my question because I just see D's, like D as in a number.
Okay.
Oh, are you
You
rolling?
mean which dice?
Where are you rolling?
Oh. Look,
Oh,
The
the
20.
sheet?
Robo, at the probably around the top of your screen, there's gonna be this label called Initiative, and under it in this little
Are you
diamond
on your-
shape, there's gonna
well,
be a
first of all-
plus something.
First of all, are you on your character sheet or in the map?
At the moment, my character sheet.
Okay, so yes, along the top you should see an initiative.
Click on
Yeah.
the number.
It's usually next to your armor class. At least it is on mine. I don't know about mobile.
So basically, it's like to the left of the shield icon.
And it'll say plus something in there. Mine's only a +1, unfortunately. How do you get better initiative, by the way?
Increase your dexterity modifier is the simplest way,
Have
Yep.
17 in dexterity, baby.
or take feats.
Yeah, that works too.
Initiative next to your armor class.
Or a subclass that gives initiative bonuses, such as off the top of my head, one of my favorites, the Swashbuckler Rogue,
Oh, I actually saw that in like the Oxventure streams.
which
Like-
one of its level
Fun.
3 abilities is that you get to add your charisma modifier to your initiative as well. And you also get a different way to initiate sneak attack.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Yes.
It sucks.
The panache.
Leonides, what'd you get for initiative?
I put it in chat. It was an 11 initiative.
And Zen, what'd you get?
Nat 20 for 21.
Oh my
Wow.
Yeah, my rolls like, wow, beautiful.
Good job.
Hey, yeah, I want those dice, by the way. Well, actually, my
Yeah.
rolls have been pretty damn
Not-
good tonight, but
Zen, that's a little shady. You've got some like loaded dice.
You don't
I
need
know, right?
dice.
Yeah,
you
my
don't
dice
need
are weighted.
that if you got dice.
What'd you say, Robo?
Initiative.
I got a 22.
Ooh.
Shit.
All right.
Nice
What
one.
is your
So you rolled a 20?
what is your dexterity
His is
it-
+2.
and what is Raina's? +4?
Yes.
Okay, so Raina goes first then.
Yeah.
Dang, 2 people rolled 20.
I never get 20. Well, actually, I got pretty decent overall tonight, but not then. Oh,
Yeah.
Gloomstalker adds wisdom to initiative.
Let's move that over to there. All right. Raina. There are now
Oh.
flames beginning to reach the floor you're on.
Okay, well, I definitely want to let everyone know there may be a bit of a situation here. Everybody get out.
Oh, is that fire?
The floor is on fire.
Smoke? Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
And,
Guys,
it will get to the roof eventually, but the floor is very much on fire.
let's go back to how we came in, right? Can't we just do that?
No, fire is down there, and we're
Yeah,
up
that
here.
was on the first floor.
I mean,
no,
it's not that much yet, right?
What about the windows? Are the windows still open?
Smoke is billowing in freely from multiple directions.
Oh, it's bad.
Shoot,
We
we're
gotta get
gonna
out
have to probably
now.
do
You
concentration.
don't
We
really
go
think
out.
only one person lit a fire, do you?
Oh, shit.
Mechanical question: if someone were to jump out a window, how much damage would they take? How much dice would it be?
You're on second
Second story, so
floor.
no, not incredibly
2D
high.
2d6.
You know what? Zen would take that any time of the week, but he's care for the people around him.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Raina, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
All right, well, I let everyone know about it. I'm gonna start getting out of here. I have rope in my pack.
All right, so you're gonna spend your turn trying to tie the rope to something.
Yes.
All right. Are you throwing it out the window now or waiting till after it's tied to something?
I'll tie it first.
Okay. So that's your turn. Robo, what are you doing?
I'm very concerned.
Please think about what you want to do while I'm doing other people's turns. It makes initiative go faster.
Okay.
But it's your turn now, so what do you want to do? And that wasn't just a message for you, by the way. That's for all of you.
Can someone else help me?
I'm gonna try to help Reina.
Okay, so you can use your action to assist with that, meaning it will be done in one turn instead of two.
Maybe some druid vines?
Yes, please put more flammable shit outside the window.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh,
Zen, you're up.
Yikes.
If you action surge, you can make it to the window and dive out.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. That's such a good use of my accent surge. Gosh, I don't even know what Zen could do. I think at this point he's just gonna get as close as he can to them, which I think is around here. And I think that's pretty much just gonna be his turn.
Well, Melphis just randomly moved somehow. I don't know how. Amaya.
Okay, can I move back here all the way? Okay, I'll move. I think it
Don't
was.
forget the map has a measurement tool.
Yeah, I think it was here I could move. Yeah, it was there I could move. Then can I, what was it called? Prep an action? Oh, prep a spell? Not. I think it was that, right? Yeah, can I?
You can cast a spell or you can hold a spell action if you want to.
Yeah, can I, oh, No, just is there any fire around us that we can see? I mean,
Not immediately.
okay. Then I'll just wait here then, I guess. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. All right. That brings us to Leonides.
All right, I got 3 windows within my 30-foot range. How tall is this building?
You're about 20 feet in the air right now.
Could I die from this height?
Probably not.
All right. What? So, if would I be? Yeah, it's within 30 feet. Would I just be able to go to this? I need to put on the move tool. Would I be able to bring Leonid like climb over this table? Would I be able to just open a window and jump?
Or if you can reach that far.
Yeah, it said yeah, I was 25 feet away from the window, so
Yeah,
I
you can get
it's
there.
within range. All right. Yeah. So I jump, and you said roll 2d6 to see how much damage I take, right?
That is correct. Or actually,
Alright.
I'm going to roll 2d6.
Oh, cool. So, yeah, only up to 12 damage. I can't die from this. Or
Zen
35.
is-
He needs to have
You
signal.
take 9 fall damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Zen's worried about it. There's still people down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Zen's worried about. And
Yeah, me too.
he's very prepared to be fighting someone as. Hopefully not though.
Well, Leo's just gonna die again.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, no, he's already off on his own. He's gonna get beat up and dead.
Not if I
Revives me.
run.
That's fair.
Maybe.
Like, yeah, one of the actions I can take my next turn is like disengage, so I'd be able to do that. All right. But yeah, I'm out of the building now, right?
Yep.
All right. I guess that ends my turn.
Yeah, it does. Melphis.
Hey. I have 2 questions. One, I also have a rope, but I'm assuming multiple people can use Rena's rope to go down. So would be no point in me prepping another one, correct?
That's entirely up to you.
All right, so I'm probably not going to do that. Second question is, can I shapeshift into a cat and leap out? I'm assuming cats will take no damage, or is that not a mechanic?
It's absolutely not a mechanic.
All right, so then that's out of the question. Turning into like a lion or leopard or whatever, mind you, and jumping out of the window doesn't.
You can. You'll just take damage off your animal form.
All right, so probably not worth it. Then I'm going to do is I'm going to get closer, move my character here. Let's see, 30. I can move 30 feet, right? I will go right here to this little area. And I'm assuming that's all I can do in my turn, correct?
You still have an action, so if you want to try to like well, yeah, you can't quite reach the window yet. So yeah,
Right.
you could still do an action or bonus action, but it wouldn't involve you getting out.
It would involve me getting out. Okay. Oh, the chat says, can I turn into? I don't think druids can turn into birds.
They can, but
Can
not
they?
at your level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. All right. It's a good question though, chat. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Only thing is, can I heal Underpage's character from this, or he's out of range? Because it's
Oh,
60 feet.
You can't see him.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then that's the end of my turn. Oh, wait. What about this absorb elements?
That doesn't work here.
All right. Never mind.
It's also a
Never mind.
reaction.
It's a reaction. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then my turn's over.
All right, I'm tired. I'm tired of fire. I was gonna try to find a cleaner background, but without the square around it. But I don't care. I don't have time for this. So there's fire coming up here. There's
Oh,
fire
no.
at ground level there.
Oh,
There's fire there. And
tuck and roll.
A quick question: do clerics have any? Well, he probably doesn't have prep, but does any of these characters have access to like water spells that could
I
quench the flames?
I currently have create or
Oh.
destroy water. So
Oh, but do clerics? I don't know about druids, but I'm assuming druids probably do eventually.
Realize the grid on this is too big, but that's all right. One there.
Wow, what a
but
freaking
once it gets to
predicament
my
you guys
turn,
are in.
I'll be able to get rid of that file out the window.
Oh, nice, nice. And then I plan once we're down there to help our poor lover boy.
Hey, don't worry. It's just the flames of love. It can't kill me.
The flames of love.
Little passion never killed anyone.
Juice water, interesting.
We'll see about that.
Oh.
Are you implying this lady's gonna kill me while we get like?
Not death by snoo snoo.
Always death by snoo snoo.
No, no. That's a good way to die.
Right? Leo has been sentenced.
So, top of the round, Raina.
All right. I got this rope. Let's get out of here. There's no time to explain.
All right. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh crap.
Oh,
I don't like the feel of this one. Let's see. Dexterity save is +6. That's a very good thing. Now, if this dice would not land on a 4, that would be great. Is 10 good?
10 is not good.
Oh, Lord. We're all going to die.
Uh-oh.
You take 5 fall
This is
damage.
your fault,
ooh.
dice.
Oh.
Not like this.
As it is very hard to keep hold of a rope that is on fire.
Shit.
Yeah, I should have
Yeah,
waited.
I
sounds
hope
about
you have
right.
that. I hope you have that rope there, Melphis.
Oh, I don't think it's going to help considering I'll probably catch on fire, but
Alright,
I
so-
will try to prep.
Raina would be outside now, right?
Better than
Yeah,
nothing.
Raina. Yeah, that said, you did make it outside. You just took some damage falling.
Okay, you
I
said
moved your token
5.
to
Yeah.
All right.
Reminds
20.
me, I actually need to make the HP available on my screen.
And while Paul's doing that, quick question, Robo. What spells do you have prepped for your druid?
I don't remember.
You might need them.
You might want to look at that.
Yeah.
Right.
You click
Very
on
soon.
spells and you'll see what's there.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'm at 23.
And yes, we will get to what we discussed shortly.
Oh no.
They currently
No. I've heard
they're
that I
currently
should
in the
be
middle of
scared.
something much heavier duty than what we talked about.
I've heard that I
Wait,
should
what?
be scared of it.
Oh, shit.
Maybe a little. Yeah, once I get them out of here, we'll deal with that. If they get out of here.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
I just met my mother.
Oh yeah. Also, Robo, it's your turn.
I know, I'm looking at my spells.
You don't have any of them prepped. No, not much, at least.
You say Robo doesn't have any spells prepared?
Yeah. Apart from the ones it forces him to have prepared.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Which ones do they have prepared? Here, let me look at the sheet.
Spider climb, bulk skin, and druid craft.
Okay.
Why are you not immediately casting Spider Climb?
Yeah, wait, you can just
Oh,
cast
yeah,
Spider
do that
Climb
right
and get
away.
Could be
out.
useful.
You can just cast Spider Climb and crawl out the window without
Maybe
using the bolt.
Robo can climb on your back.
No, he could literally escape.
No.
Maybe someone can ride on Robo's back.
Damn it,
Oh
if
wait,
I'd
no,
have
he's
known
tiny
that.
high.
That's what I was saying.
He doesn't matter. It's a spider the size he could turn into being a
Oh.
land druid would not be big enough.
So Robo
Also,
has the easy way out.
you'd be trying to hold on while vertical on a wall. I don't see that going well.
Yeah.
Literally a spider. Oh.
I
Cool.
was thinking maybe like, oh, it's Spider Climb. That sounds like he's gonna like do a Spider-Man and like climb down the
No,
wall.
that's exactly
That's
what
ex-
Spider Climb is.
Oh,
Yeah. Just people can't get onto his back route, and he can't.
No,
get them
because
down.
he's a fucking gnome.
Yeah.
oh, right.
He can ride a medium creature. A medium creature cannot ride him.
Mm-hmm.
The
That
only
was
thing small
important.
enough to ride him is a tiny creature.
Yeah. That was important in
So-
my Pathfinder character on the Steam game.
So Robo is lucky he gets to be able to cast that and get out safely then.
If that's what he chooses to do.
Is that what you're going to do, Robo?
Cavalier.
Are
Oh,
you?
you are.
What are you doing? One just told me you have Spider Climb prepared.
Should use that.
That would literally get you out the window and down the fire escape essentially for free. Well, a
Mhm.
spell slot.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't cost for him, right?
It's a second level
It still
spell.
requires a spell slot.
Oh, spell slot, but still.
Yeah.
Unless it's a racial trait, in which case he can probably do it once a day for free. But if it's a druid land thing, then he would have to use a spell slot for it. It's just always prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does have prayer, so he could use that to get out.
Yeah, it's good.
Is Robo still here?
Is that what you want to do, Robo? Or are you still deciding?
Robo, you're not gonna get hurt if you do the spider
Yeah,
climb.
Yeah,
don't
you won't get hope.
I'm gonna use Spider Climb.
Yep, there you go.
Cool.
Good choice.
Either you can or I will move your token outside. Your token
can
is now
move it.
outside.
Oh.
I was already
Okay.
on the map. I was already on the map screen.
Oh, and he also has Bark Skin, which is the
Yep.
creature.
Zen, your turn.
That's a good one.
Is the rope
Is-
still there, or is it just gone at this point?
It's not all the way burnt away yet. You could try to use it to get partway down.
Crap.
Based on the way a D&D turn is laid out and the initiative order, it on average it would be about 3 seconds it's been burning right now.
I have water. Is there any way I could somehow pour it on the rope and it douses?
You can certainly try.
I would love to do that.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
I don't like dexterity. Okay, 15.
You
like
are
it a bit
able
more.
to fairly accurately get the water to pour down onto the rope, and it seems to hinder a little bit of the flames.
And from there, I will assist anyone attempting to climb down the rope. And I will
Okay.
end my turn doing that.
Amaya.
Okay. First off, I'd like to cast create or destroy Waldo on the rope, so there's no more fire on it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And then I'll just climb down then.
All right. Give me a dexterity check, please.
Okay.
Can he roll with advantage because I'm assisting him?
Well, it doesn't matter. Don't 20.
Dirty
Okay.
20, you're fine.
Yeah.
I would be curious how you would be able to help him with that particular issue, though.
You know, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
Because it would literally be him jumping off the halfway down mark because the rope was partially burned off.
I was imagining like Zen was just
Moral
on
support.
that halfway part of the rope and just kind of.
Yeah, I'm like hanging out the side of the window, just
Yep.
supporting everyone.
Like, you can do this, guys. Jump! You're about to get burnt.
Leo.
Die.
I'm outside, so I will probably.
Oh yeah.
move-
The first thing you notice is the fire is blue.
Oh. I will. I'm assuming the fire
Did no
is
one
not.
see the blue fire I put everywhere?
Yeah, I noticed it was blue, but I was thinking, oh, it's probably just a stock effect. Yeah.
Zen was too busy worrying about his life and his friends.
Yeah. I'd like to move to where the rest of the group is. That fire is not sentient, is it? It's not going to opportunity attack me or something.
Let's hope
You can certainly try.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
gonna. Oh God. I'm gonna move.
Opportunity of attack fire.
Look, it's blue fire. All right, I'm gonna try to.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I'm able. If there's something that lets you avoid like an opportunity attack, like I could.
Disengage.
Disengage from the fire. Yes. Would that work? Would I be able to disengage from the fire to my party members?
Or
All right. Yeah, I'd like to disengage from the fire to my party members.
You can't be too careful these days.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can actually get close enough first, ruler.
Really
interesting.
needs
Oh,
to
yeah.
kind of got just start just yelling at the fire to stay away from me. Don't come near me, as if it'll actually do anything.
No,
it
Lee
talks
just
back?
does like some elaborate like escape maneuver to get away from the fire.
Yeah, he's like
Very
ducking and
interesting.
rolling
Watching
so
me.
unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yes.
Canonically, it's just
Fire
Lee
has
needs to
eyes
show
watching
up
me.
after literally
I
breaking
love how
his
not
ankle.
one mother. I love how one not motherfucker is paying attention to what I'm saying or doing right now. It makes my.
Wait, is
No.
it an opportunity of attack fire? That'd be scary. That'd be
No. I just
Or
rolled some
not?
rolled some dice and said interesting.
well, that's a good sign.
Wait, was that a 32?
No.
For not 32, 34. I saw.
34.
I rolled 2 d20s, and
Oh.
and now I've said interesting.
Oh,
I don't like that.
God. I don't either.
Melvis.
All right.
What?
Since I'm up, I'm assuming that the rope is out of fire according to procedure, so I will take it and go down with the rest of the group.
You'd have to jump
Safety.
off like halfway.
Zen's still
Oh,
in there.
okay. Also, does that mean I take fall damage?
Roll me a dexterity check.
Dexterity check, a dexterity save, right? Saving throws. Let me click on that.
No, dexterity check.
Oh, okay. Acrobatic. All right.
No, he said
dexterity
dexterity.
check.
Oh, there we go.
Click on your dexterity score and it will roll a dice.
DEXTE.
Of course, right? I get 8.
All right. So you take
How much damage?
2 damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
You fell from like 8 to 10 feet.
All right. Let me see what the
As
second.
the rope had partially burned away.
Yep.
My rolls.
So everyone has now gotten out of the building.
What do you mean? I thought Zen was still like.
Yeah,
yeah,
Jen
no,
is still in.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Oh yeah,
Don't worry
Zen.
about it.
Oh,
How would you like to get out of the building?
Just the rope.
I thought you were going to
Fantastic.
die.
Make me a dexterity check, please.
Oh shit.
Dex. 13.
All right.
Better
So
than
you
me.
will take-
Better
Am
than
I
me,
the
too.
only one who
Better than-
didn't
you'll
take
take
damage?
Three bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Oh,
bludgeoning. Oh,
I mean, you're hitting the ground.
Yeah,
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
that's
Oh,
what
fair
fall
enough.
damage actually is.
Oh yeah. I
Fair
was
enough.
scared for
You guys were freaking out. It's like it's just
Yeah, I'm
hitting
about
the
to say
ground.
you specified that too much. I was worried.
Yeah,
When you
same
think about
here.
it, the ground is just a really flat and big bludgeon.
Yeah, just a big hammer, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Wait, why did the fire move?
yeah.
Why are you moving
Okay.
the fire?
Disengage was the right thing to do.
By the
Yeah.
way, from a mechanical perspective, if any of us were one of the flying races, would they have taken fall damage? Because he could just literally fly out, right?
I mean, yeah, you could have if you had wings and you weren't wearing and you were met the requirements for racial flight.
Okay.
You might want to heal me.
I got you.
Man, the
Yeah.
building's looking a lot more appetizing suddenly.
Oh
Can we go
my
back?
God!
Hey.
Why
Go back.
is there so much?
Are you guys noticing the fire
so-
regrouping?
So,
Well,
uh,
if we
Um,
only had a wizard with water spells, this would be the easiest encounter ever.
Hey,
I'll
wait a
just get
second.
rid of it.
fast can we run?
Yeah, my thing doesn't do damage, so
It's still water, though.
Do druids have
Yeah.
any kind of water spells? Let me check.
it's
Obviously,
Yeah,
water,
use
but
it.
it doesn't do damage.
Oh, I thought he was about to do. Oh, he's just getting the free.
Oh,
And the
The
bag.
big flame.
It's getting worse.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
it's covering Malefic's name now.
And my
Oh.
main
Oh, it's
attack.
getting way worse.
My main
Oh.
attack is Firebolt, so
So,
does.
as you're surrounded by 3 enormous fire elementals,
oh,
Mm,
I am of course kidding and fucking with you. You're out safely.
Nice.
I was
Oh.
checking to see if people had finally started paying proper attention to the map movements or not. Because a couple people I knew weren't, and I was messing with you to see who was watching.
yeah. I was saying, wait, why is the fire moving?
yeah,
I heard it. I was just ignoring it.
I noticed it right away when I first moved it. I was
I was
When
even
that
thinking about
happened, I
these
just
flames. I was more so
watched
thinking,
it
okay,
with-
fire.
Now,
yeah, me
that being-
too.
That being said, I will throw it in random spots on the house just to show that the house, in fact, burns to the ground.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Good sign.
look at us.
If only I had prepped my water spell that I could transmute the ground area into water, and that would F these guys up.
If only you prepared your healing spell. Lee needs his ankles. Don't
Oh,
feel
I
too
have
good.
healing. Don't worry about that. Robo, unfortunately, doesn't have any prep spells. She's going to have to do that.
Yeah,
after this
prep
session.
spells next time,
No.
Robo.
Yeah, it's very important.
Paul,
Yeah.
considering this has only been it's its initiative, its turns. It's only been like a few seconds to a minute.
You guys,
Is there any?
you guys did 2 full turns, so it'll be about 15 seconds.
Yeah, it has been that long. There's
I mean,
no
obviously, presumably the fire was lit before you noticed it, but
yeah.
since you noticed it, it's been about 15 to 30 seconds.
Any footsteps around? Anything like
Oh yeah,
that?
there's footsteps going in like 10 or 12 different directions.
Oh,
Which
I
is the most
can we
recent?
see any, buddy?
No, you do not see any sign of anyone.
Wait, what about
Um,
Jurgen?
Dang it. Yeah,
He
I
just
was
Jurgen
wondering
Jurgen has
about him
vanished.
too.
Oh, right.
What's
Sorry,
the
I saw
most
his icon earlier, but I
most
must have missed it.
recent? Most recent
Uh,
footsteps. In which direction do they go?
They kind of just go in all different directions. It looks like a bunch of people were lighting fires.
Oh, so there's like a mass arson happening.
Zen's gonna drop on one knee, and I'm going to just send my owl after one of them, and I'm going to
What?
interface with their brain. I'm gonna view their eyes.
Okay, so you can do that for up to, I believe it's 100 feet.
Oh, wow, nice.
I can double check on that. I don't actually have the spell pulled up.
I believe it is.
I'm familiar. Okay, I don't want to copy it. Never mind.
Barkskin gives you a straight up armor class of 16.
Oh,
So
I have that
you would
currently.
cast. So a druid that is using either no armor or light armor with a low dex modifier would use it to increase their armor class.
Yes, it is 100 feet.
Yeah, you don't. see any sign of anybody that stands out to you in that range, in
Oh,
any
shit.
direction that you follow.
Wow.
Oh, I should have.
Should we just? Where are we gonna go? Looks like you said these people were
Um,
torching.
Everybody, give me a perception check.
Oh,
Leonides, do it with
yay.
advantage.
Leanings with advantage. No,
Perception.
perception.
If it says the spell gives them resistance to bludgeoning damage, then they would, yes.
Let's go. 24.
22.
Shoot. All right.
Finally, some good rolls.
Assuming I'm
My
still
highest
using
one
my
was
owl.
16.
Assuming I'm still using my owl, can I roll for advantage?
Or
Wait, if Lee needs, oh, this must be something else. If I'm getting a advantage, or maybe just feet.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yep, dirty 20.
What does Mina and Robo roll?
Other rolls on that one, so I'll take my dirty 20.
so,
12. Wow, poor Mina.
anybody who rolled above a 15,
Yes.
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 you spot a few feet. There's some bushes, like, foliage and shit surrounding the house. Sticking just barely out from under some of the foliage, looking like it fell off of someone's, ripped off of someone's shirt or something. You see a piece of cloth with an emblem on it.
What's the emblem? Should we go investigate it?
Yeah.
You can get closer and get more specifics if you wish.
I'll go
I
over
would
to
love
it.
to do that as long as with everyone else, I'm sure.
Yep.
I'd like to see this emblem.
Sure. Who picks it up?
I will.
All right.
Was that Amaya?
Yep.
Amaya said first.
Yes.
Amaya, give me a history check.
History. I have a +6 in history. Oh, that's a nat 20, so 26.
Yeah, you know exactly what that is. And I will tell you exactly what it is in a second.
Okay.
I forgot to jot it down during break, so now I need to look at it again. There is a blue sort of fiery emblem with a large white pearl at the base of the fire shape.
Hey Amaya, can I see that piece of paper?
I'll hand it
Or
over
what
to
is
him.
that? I'd read it, and
Off.
I'd literally just drop in. You'd see me rummage through my bag, and I pull out. You said it was a piece of paper with like a blue fire and a pearl on it.
Yeah, so basically imagine the image I'm using to represent the flames. And in the bright whitish blue part in the lower center, there is a pearl that is sitting in the middle of that image.
Tell me, is there any words embroidered onto the patch?
If you flip it over, there is.
Read it. What do I read on it?
I will type it in the chat.
Leonides was comparing the two pieces of cloth he now had. One he had pulled out of his bag, and you could tell he was pissed. He threw both of them on the ground. He said, "God damn it, these!" And he proceeded to have probably what you could compare to a mental breakdown. Right there in the street, literally, he put both pieces of cloth on the ground. He literally starts stomping on them. He's like, "Whoa, we need to get the fuck out of here."
What is it?
Leonides.
This is.
You hear a voice in your head.
Oh.
It says, excuse me. It says, coming for you, Harefoot.
We need to skip town now. We need to go.
Well, what is it?
What's going
Yeah,
on?
what's
No,
wrong?
I can't even
I-
tell you right. We need to go. I thought
I'm gonna need more of an explanation.
Yeah, we're kind of in a bad predicament now.
Mhm.
You're saying we have to go. Go where?
well, I would prefer to put as many knives in these people's backs as I could. We do not have time.
Ah,
They have found us. We need to skip town now,
Oh.
or
Oh.
find somewhere safe.
It's
yeah,
very
well, that's-
convenient that this piece of fabric is here. Maybe they're being framed.
No,
I wouldn't worry
I
about
know.
that. I would say we are definitely in a bad spot. I think we
mean,
need to get to
we are
safety.
in the
It's a
worst
great
part.
idea.
We are in the worst spot, and you cannot imagine it.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
And what
Let's go.
about
Let's
what
get
about
out of here.
our
Okay.
what about our friends? Did they
They're
need help
dead.
getting out of the fire?
They're dead.
They're
I could
dead.
not.
They're-
They're dead.
we,
I could not care
No,
less.
wait, wasn't Jurgen asking
he-
Jurgen's
about?
gone.
Yeah, Jurgen's
yeah,
gone.
he was gone.
Yeah,
I
Jurgen,
looked
like,
back
TP'd
and
out
he
of
was
it.
gone.
Yeah, the rest of them are dead. We're just us.
Oh, okay, they took care of getting out there on their own.
Well,
Yeah.
who knows? We don't know, but they're definitely.
Hopefully-
Leonines,
hopefully,
you
that's what I'm
hear
saying.
one more thing. Leo. Mhm. Don't bother running. We're going to find you anyway.
Oh my god,
Are you good?
What are we supposed to do now?
are you okay,
Lean-
Leo?
Are you okay?
Lee needs would just kind of pause. He's thinking. All right.
He's
We
positively
need to
catatonic.
find. We may be
Nice
screwed.
pun.
All
We may
right.
be screwed.
Nice.
You know, Leonese, you really need to share more information with us. What is first? Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
we should
we
get out
think
of here.
We need
Yeah, let's just go and we need
Yeah.
to have a talk with you.
Lee
I'd
needs
love
is
more
literally
information.
shaking and panting. Like-
Before we go ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't saying anything else.
Oh, then before we
Oh.
go, I'll pick up one of the badges and put it in my backpack.
All right.
Just
I'd
to
probably
keep it
also
on me.
pick up the other badge I already had, despite just stomping into the ground, because I still needed it.
And to answer your question in the ventures, I think Shadow's character is still hurt. I'm a little hurt, but not major. We could just get out of their safety and maybe who knows what's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
happen.
sure a rest. Yeah.
Yeah, the rest.
Zen, I just saw your message. Roll me a history check.
Okay.
The only person that took more than 5 damage was
Leah.
Leonides, and he still took less than 10. So
Okay.
Oh, he's not death yet.
Where's my history? There it is. My rolls are lovely today. 24.
Wow.
yes,
I want
you
those
are you are very familiar with this emblem, especially from your time with the wolves, because you did jobs for this company before. Protection runs for their supplies. That is the emblem of the emblem of Blue Pearl Breweries. If I could talk. Blue Pearl Breweries.
Just a what? A brewing company? Nothing special.
I mean,
Or you know,
they just tried to
Is it a
kill
friend?
us,
Fair
so
enough.
To be fair, you just found a brewing company patch near near a bunch of buildings that just got torched.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we should probably go.
Rivalry?
We need to go now.
Yeah, we should go.
This-
Yeah.
yeah, so you hear the distinct sound of the equivalent to police sirens on their way.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah, let's
D&D
get out of here.
equivalent thereof. Artificers some maybe built them, or big heavy footsteps of guards, something. Take your pick how you want to envision it, but essentially you hear people coming.
We
We
should
need
go.
to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
This has happened before. We need to go.
We don't.
To a tavern, and we can talk about this there somewhere
No.
more
Yeah.
private.
We need Is there like would
Where
we be
else
able
do
to
you
actually
plan on going? We don't have much
Yeah.
anywhere else.
What about? Is there anything in the area like a sewer we could maybe
Well,
hide in, or something very?
that might work, but if
We aren't
they're
criminals, and I am
Yeah,
not
Yeah, we're
Oh,
going
not
to
that's
it
be in
doesn't
criminals.
matter.
Hello.
If they are in this city, we are in danger, or at least I am in danger. We need to go.
Who is they?
A
Yes,
sewer is
yes.
not something we
I
want
have
to
to
go
read that
in.
patch again.
As far as I know, I've done jobs for this company. They're harmless, as far as I know, unless you know something more than I do.
I
Guys, how about we stop
I
talking
will
and we
talk to you
go?
about that later. Fine.
But
Who had
where
the
are we
sewer
going?
idea? Who had the sewer idea? That
Not,
might work.
we're not.
Well, can we? Is it possible for us to get out of the city quickly, Paul?
What time?
You can certainly try.
What day?
I like
Yeah.
that
Like
better
what
than
time
the
of day
sewer.
is it?
Yeah,
I debate
definitely
we
like it better.
discuss any of this before we
Uh,
jump to any hefty conclusions.
It is
Do
about
you-
midnight.
Yeah, we
At this
should
point.
probably not try to leave town right now.
Or not
Okay, so-
not midnight, but that'd be a little bit late. You were on your way here at sundown, so it's probably about 8 p.m. It's dark enough to be dark.
Actually,
I'd like to
I
ask
might have
also-
a place we can stay.
Yes, where?
Hmm?
Do we have someone we
Yeah.
trust?
Add a character question. Would
Yeah.
Crimson Wolves would they supply a safety?
Essentially.
Ooh.
Okay.
Uh,
Is there any of their facilities around here, buildings?
Yeah, their main headquarters is in town.
Let's
Perfect.
go there. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, it's yeah. That's
They
exactly where
they do take jobs that send them traveling, but they pretty much exclusively stay in town to live.
Gotcha. Zen would head right there. Probably a little eerie about going there because he hasn't been there ever since he was Damien for a while.
I would probably follow like closely behind Zen because I'm also just ready to ask so many questions and also probably get into a fight I'm not going to win.
Yeah. So, as you guys head there, you get there without issue. You manage to avoid the attention.
Okay.
When you arrive,
Good.
Zen, just as you're about to knock on the door opens.
Who's
Standing
there?
before you is a massive green dragonborn.
Oh,
Oh.
I immediately
still
recognized him from
alive.
the or not. Wait, no, not the one I recognized. It was the one
That
I was
wasn't-
thinking about something else. Never mind.
Keldas. I think that's the name of it anyways. I have it in my notes
Yep.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Another one.
Kaldis Fagrath.
Yes, that's the one.
I was saying,
He was from the one shot.
He was.
How can I help you, Damien?
Yes. I need safety for me and my comrades. We stumbled upon some shaky information that we just need a safe place for the night. I didn't know where else to go.
You see him stare at you intently, and then briefly look over at Raina, and then look back to you. Don't lie to me, boy.
I have no intent of lying. What do you suspect me of?
Lying by omission is still lying. Why are you here?
I'm here for safety.
From
But
what?
that is it. Honestly, from that I am not too sure of yet.
Leonese, why don't you
Yeah,
give out
yeah.
some good information?
Did you say these people work the Fen? Is that-
What you mean? The badge?
Yes, the. No.
I have worked for them. I don't know. They're a company. They need protection. Mercenaries do that stuff. They aren't as special as anyone else.
You.
Come in. We'll figure it out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Much
we will
obliged.
chuck up a different map. You don't have to worry about moving yourselves around this map. I'm not even going to put tokens. I'm just going to put it there for the stream visual more than anything.
You already have this map. It all works out.
Yes, I do.
Perfect.
There we go. So you guys are obviously coming in
Oh,
from down here, and he leads you into his office, which is this room over here.
Oh wow, he's done well for himself.
Actually, no,
this
he
is
leads
where
you
the
over to the
rooms are.
meeting room because there's a big group of you. While he does have a good size office, it's not going to hold 6 people, so he brings you over where the couches are. And sits everyone down and goes, so, who's going to tell me what the hell you're bringing up to my doorstep? What are you running from?
Loonies, that's your cue, buddy.
I'm
Yep.
just as curious.
Have you worked? I don't know what I'm picking up correctly what Zen's saying. I hope I'm not. But have you had any association with a brewing company named Blue Pearl Breweries?
Vaguely, once or twice, they asked us to, like, be guards for, like, a cart on the road. Why?
Yeah. All right. You might not be the same group that they hired for what happened, but me and them, we don't have good history.
All right.
Oh.
They
They're a brewing company. Why are you on the run from them?
they are the same people who I don't want to say this. They they just Leanies would kind of debate whether or not to say this. They torched them. They Leanies would probably Leanies would be crying, like shed a tear or something. They're the one who torched my. They torched my family. They torched my home. They've put me in jail. They're after us now. Out.
Well,
A brewing company did this.
a brewing
You
company.
100% sure of that.
I
I mean,
I literally came home to my family burnt and dismembered and found their patch right there. And you don't
What
I
a good frame job.
Yes, it could have
not
been that, but
but then
Another
I
scam.
I could not I don't know how I can convince you. You'd have Linus would just kind of sit on the couch and cry a little.
all right.
He
What
All
is?
right,
he doesn't
let's
know
let's
how to like justify this. Like everyone believes this brewing company, like most people who've like heard of it.
let's let's
There.
say this is some evil corporation. What do they have with you? Why?
My own family was also my family also dabbled in brewing and such. That we did I don't know. We said something about it at the one campfire. My family did orchards and wines and such. Blue Pearl is the number one for a very specific reason. That they literally got rid of the competition. They
Ah,
I mean, unless you
they
plan on starting a brewing company, why are they concerned with you?
I'm still a witness that got away. The only reason why I'm here today is from my friend you met back there.
So we have to kill them then.
now they're
First.
going to come after us.
yeah. It looks like
Yeah,
they're gonna try to kill us.
I didn't know they
Or
had. I didn't know they
Right.
were established in this town. If I did, I would have seen if I could did something about it. But now they're in too deep. It's oh, fuck. What am I gonna do?
First of all, you're going to stay here for the night. I guarantee you not one person that is not welcome in this building will get in it,
That's
or
good.
near it for that matter. And he reaches into his pocket and pulls out this, like, it's a fucking sailor's telescope essentially, or periscope, not periscope. Well, periscope is later version.
I
But,
believe
like,
it's called a sextant, right?
whatever the hell the one that they always have in the pirate movies is, doesn't
Oh.
matter. The, like, mini telescope that they use to look at ships by hand. And he goes, point that at the building across the street near the roof.
Like, is he telling me like, look at the labeling and such?
No, he's saying point this across the street at the building,
Oh.
at the roof of the other building.
Oh, I guess I'd do that and look at the other building through the spyglass.
So you see guys with two guys on the roof of the opposite building. And they are aiming. What are they aiming? You've never seen that before.
What is? Am I gonna?
They
What
seem
are
to be
the-
aiming some sort of handheld weapons at the door.
What is that? Should I like do like, and could I roll a check for this or?
You would not. You have never seen these before.
Hmm.
And he
Can I-
looks at you and says, "My insurance policy."
What?
Leonese, what are you looking at?
I'd guess.
What?
I don't. What are they holding? I'd probably pass off the like spyglass if any of you wanted to like see if you could like figure out.
I'll take it.
Would I-
Look at this.
Like, I imagine I would know what it is.
Yeah, so yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Zen,
'Cause I'm
you're
working
a
for them,
weirdo.
I
Do you
wouldn't
wanna-
know.
Do you want to look through this thing?
Oh, yeah, Zen would look through it, yeah.
Give me. No, you don't recognize it either.
Oh. Kaldas, what? I don't even recognize that. What exactly is that?
That is what we call. Well, that is what we have come to call, and the person who built them for us like to refer to as bad news.
Bad news.
Oh,
Can I take a quick look in that glass?
Sure.
You'd have to.
Let me
Hand it
take a
over to
look.
Melphis.
Leonese would probably go back to the couch right now, sitting like pondering. Also, probably
Yeah,
wanting to get drunk.
I've
Well-
never seen anything like this. Interesting. Anyone else wants to take a look?
I'll look.
Gnome
I do.
knows something about it.
You
I'll
want to look,
look.
Robo?
Mhm.
Oh, here.
None of you have seen anything like this before.
Is
Hey,
it? What exactly does it do? You've intrigued me now.
Yeah.
Please, sure.
Well, he pulls out a for lack of a better term, he pulls out a small iron ball, probably about maybe as big as like a fingernail in like width and diameter. And he goes, puts what do they do? They put one of these through your chest at about 1,000 feet a second.
So it's a metal ball projectile launcher.
Yes, I believe the term the fella who brought it to our attention calls them firearms.
Is this
Oh,
new?
Fire.
I don't
I had
recognize.
I had a boyfriend that worked on these, but I never really paid attention to it.
Well, I hope the new technology keeps us safe.
Yep.
They sound
Yep.
quite
Yeah,
powerful.
there's a few interpretations of it online, but it basically looks more or less like this.
Oh, it's a rifle.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's got
Bad news.
Bad news.
like the bad news on the side.
Alright.
That
Love
is
that.
so cool.
Oh, nice. Oh, I like it.
In character,
That's
Lee
cool.
needs is still like on the couch, like shaking. Do you have something to drink? I need to calm down. I'm gonna freak out. he have something?
He throws it, pulls a flask off his hip, and throws it to you.
I'd not even question it. I just like open it up a little and like take a sip. It's probably good. I'd probably down it.
Oh,
Give me a con save.
Oh shoot.
That's your
Again.
fault.
Oh my god.
Maybe you'll pass out. Maybe it'll actually be good for you.
11. Is this the second time I'm gonna pass out drunk?
Yes.
You know, it
11.
calms.
You are real relaxed.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's better. Oh. I feel so much better. Oh.
If we're gonna be
Caldas,
here for the
I'm
night,
sorry to intrude, but yeah, do you have any space for us?
You can stay in the spare room upstairs. Might be a little crammed with all of you, but it's a decent enough size.
Tell me, what was that stuff? I feel so much better.
Don't worry about it.
Uh,
Okay.
I guess
oh guys, I think we should really just get to sleep. We're
Yeah.
probably gonna have a very long day in the morning, and Leonese looks like he needs to settle his mind. Maybe we could get some more information about this brewing company because you were kind of vague on your part, your family's part. And if they were killed, assuming they were doing some stuff, maybe theft, stealing, who knows?
Or just competition, getting rid of it?
I
Ooh, hey.
look. Why don't
Hey.
we talk about this tomorrow after I
Take-
rest?
Take him to bed. He's gonna need to get there in a minute.
Okay, well,
What?
We've seen this before.
I'll bring him up to the room then.
Now,
Raina,
Oh, crap.
the rest of
me.
you put him to bed and go get some sleep. Raina, I need to talk to you.
okay,
I
guys,
don't
let's
like
go
this
upstairs.
being alone
Also,
thing.
out of character, I want to do one thing before you sleep, but you guys do your thing first.
Raina,
All
are you gonna
right.
be okay alone?
I'm not sure at this point.
If you need us
Are
to
you
sleep,
questioning my integrity, Drow?
No, sir. She's kind of skittish, so she
I
doesn't
just
like
don't
being
know.
alone.
You are in the single safest place in town.
Perfect. Let's go
Well,
upstairs,
we're
guys.
already here, so
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a nap or something.
Yeah, I
How's
agree.
that sound?
All right, so the rest of us all head upstairs, right?
Yes. And I will
Yeah.
actually I have another part to that map. I think it has bedrooms labeled in it. Yes. There you go. Not so it doesn't actually matter what bed you guys end up in, so I'm just gonna arbitrarily assign them to you. And these is over here. And Raina will eventually be upstairs as well, so we'll put her in one just to make my life simple. All right. So, as the rest of you go upstairs, Raina, he turns to you and goes, "Oh, does your sister know you're in town?"
Oh, actually, yes. I just spoke with her. So we're all sorted out. It seems.
Good. Send her my regards, would you?
Oh, are you guys cool?
For now.
Okay, that's good.
I only say for now because our business will soon be done now that she's found you.
Okay, that is good.
Yeah, I was one of the
Quite
people
the
she hired.
reunion.
I was one of the people she hired to find you.
Oh, I see.
Zen
That's
doesn't. I just didn't want to worry Zen. He doesn't know anything about it. I occasionally take private jobs as the leader. Sometimes they don't want to deal with anyone but me.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he didn't have any idea.
Excellent. One other thing. How much do you know about your current family situation?
Well, I don't know about my father, but it seems like my mother has resurfaced.
Okay, so you are as up to date as I can make you. Good to know. I just thought you might want to know.
It's an interesting reunion, for sure.
I can imagine. That being said, I will let you go get some sleep. I just wanted to make sure you had that info. I didn't know if you had shared any of it with the group yet, so I wanted to talk to you privately for your sake.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yes, the discretion is appreciated.
You never have too much discretion in our line of work.
Exactly.
Yeah, unless you have anything else you want to ask him about at the moment related to what he just told you he knows about you, you can head off to bed.
I imagine that if he had anything else, he would tell me. But looks like,
So,
yeah, I'll have to be ready. Be ready to deal with my mother if needed.
so you all lay down for your night's rest,
All right.
and hey, where did that go? As you're all sleeping soundly, Leonides, you start to feel one of those nightmares you were warned about creeping in.
Hmm.
But before you can actually even panic about it, you feel a weird tingling sensation.
Hmm.
Oh my.
And right about where your sternum and your abdomen meet.
Oh. Oh shoot! Am I about to throw up from that drink?
Hold on, guys.
Uh,
I'm keeping track of Melphus's mom.
Oh no!
uh, so you feel this weird feeling in your dreams, like your dreams are about to be invaded, and then this tingling replaces it. And you feel sick to your stomach.
Oh.
As your real eyes shoot open, uh, you begin to cough up blood
Oh.
Oh no!
from,
Oh no!
from the pike that is jammed into your chest.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh shit!
So
Uh-oh.
two things. One, you take 14 piercing damage.
Have
Oh.
I healed since that fall damage?
No.
Cool. I'm at 1 health.
Yeah, no, you have not.
We probably should do.
Oh, that
some
reminds me. Just because I think I might have missed some. Raina, you were at 23 health.
Yes.
Amaya, you didn't take any because you managed to avoid fall damage, I believe.
Yep.
Melphis took 2. Robo Spider climbed. Leonides. Zen, you took some fall damage. How much did you take? I forget.
I took 3.
Okay. That
Straight
was
magic.
close. I had it at 32.
Yeah.
Or I had it at 33. It should have been 32. And Leonides is now at 1 hit point. And
One
also,
singular.
that's where we'll pick up next week.
No.
Oh, let's go.
Wow.
What
I
a
knew it.
Another cliff. Oh, quick thing.
Wow.
This doesn't count as a long rest, Paul.
We
It
haven't
will-
rested.
You haven't rested yet.
Okay, so but for next
Finish.
session, will you allow Robo to prep his spells correctly? Because he didn't do it this time.
Yes.
All right, cool. So Robo,
Make sure
I
you
keep
do
if you
that,
want,
Robo.
make sure you do that before next session, please. That way you're prepped.
Yeah, so we'll have that conversation off after our streams are closed. One other thing that I will throw in. While you were walking to get here, Amaya, someone beamed you in the back of the head with a rock.
Oh my
And
god.
said DeWoo sends his regards.
There we
Oh,
go.
dude.
There we go. It
Nice.
happened. Chat will be happy.
Ah,
No,
Hate
no.
you do.
I was gonna make you take damage from the rock. However, you're gonna need the hit points next week, so I'll leave you alone.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh.
why is it always my
Oh,
character
so,
almost
Paul,
dying
I
after
so
getting
just
drunk?
realized this. You called Zen Zen during the Mina conversation.
Oh, well, it should have been Damien.
I didn't even notice it at the time, but
Or
FYI.
should
Wow.
it?
oh
Now we have questions.
yeah,
Now I know.
Oh yeah.
I will say
because he
two things.
introduced
will
him
s-
as at Damien at the front door.
Yeah.
I will say two things. One, in the moment, that was a slip of the DM's tongue. Two, don't be surprised if I turn that into a story plot.
Yeah. Things could work out like that.
He knows a lot.
I just want to know who's the guy shoving something into my chest.
Well, we're gonna find out next week. The thing is, Paul, your cliffhangers are a lot of fun, man. It's like a
Yeah.
TV show that you love watching. I also love the fact that every episode or session isn't 100% action.
Yeah.
I try not to make it that way.
Which is really good because I love diversity. Because I assume you guys all know I'm very new at D&D, so I always thought it was just random encounter after encounter, nothing. I mean, I knew there was some role play element to it, but I didn't realize people got this
So yes,
deep into it.
I'm sure a few people are going to have a few of the players are going to have some potential questions for me before the end of the night. So on that note, for the official part of my stream for the actual session, thank you for if you tuned in. See you next week to find out what the hell's happening to the human rogue. Peace out. There we go. I'm still in chat.
Oh, God. That was something. I'm scared for next session. I was told to be scared for next session as well. Oh, not for next session, this session. So, I'm scared. That's gonna be the end of this stream, I guess. So, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.